Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We've got a modded show match coming up, and this time I'm launching without tech issues. We had to restart my PC 3 times. I had issues with the BIOS. I had issues with the microphone getting recognized. I had to pop out the CMOS battery. That was fun. Anyways, modded show match. Farlan and Ra are gonna go at it in a best of 7, so this should be very entertaining. We have several mods enabled. We've got new maps, we've got new heroes, we've even got the new undead faction in this one. So yeah, this is gonna be probably one of the coolest SpellForce 3 show matches we have done so far, and both of these guys are the modders, right? So they'll be pretty familiar with most of this stuff that we're about to see. I'm certainly very excited. Hope you are as well. So the first one will be Ra's map pick. He's gonna pick his own map, Breathing Swamps. And we'll be getting started there in absolutely no time. There's not gonna be any undead to start off with, but you never know. They might just suddenly appear out of nowhere. I don't have a map intro for these, obviously. I haven't had the time to make them, but let's get it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a best of 7 modded show match in the green color. This is Farlan. And the other guy on the other side has a different color than I expected because he actually went with random. So, green, orcs, Farlan. On the other side, red, Ra. Dwarfs. Let's get it on. Ra is going classic Hierophant. Not playing with the new hero just yet, but we do have the new map made by Ra, actually. This is a modder versus modder show match. On the other side, Farlan created this hero, the Raid Chief, and that's what he's gonna be playing as. He's currently murdering these wolves, which are actually new creeps on Ra's map. Some of the maps have new creeps. We've got pest bugs as well, which are basically your zombie equivalent. The wolves were more like bandit level. More pest bugs down here and here. And in the middle, there's a bunch of giant moles. Like the regular ones, they just fight. But the mutated cave spawn, if you attack this one, it will curse your units up to 5 stacks. And it will basically like take away all the resistances of your unit. We've also got 3 spiders with different abilities and resistance profiles, so that's also super cool. And in the middle of the map, you'll notice that there's absolutely no sectors other than these spider sectors. So lots of open terrain in the middle with very little rocks in the way. But of course, these main sectors are going to act as heavily cliffed choke points. So that's something to keep in mind. Build order wise, everything's pretty standard. Ra will be splitting his stonecutters into 2 different locations, as you should. These newer community made maps, they do split the stone across various locations, as you would see in the original maps with trees, right? So they're a little bit more fair like that. You don't just get to bully all the dwarven workers at once in the very beginning. But speaking of bullying workers, this raid chief is exactly good at that. So let's take a look at what kind of skills he's got. You'll notice there's no ultimates for this guy. There's a very good reason for that. You're gonna be a big bully anyway. We got a regular impale, single target damage. Nothing crazy there. Throw firebomb and sticky bomb together are basically this oiled affliction and ignition combined, and it can also work on buildings, not just units, creating this secondary on-fire effect, which reduces worker collection speed as well as resource collection speed and production speed for barracks-like buildings. Then we got pillage, which allows you to steal some resources from enemy buildings, or to generate them, not really steal it from your opponent. Ra doing a good job taking out a Ravager there, by the way. And on the other side, we've got the warband stuff. So basically, you mark units for the warband, and then there'll be better versions of themselves. As long as they're a Scoundrel, Ravager, Warg Rider, or Goblin Pesterer, you can upgrade them to a better version. And then you can give them like these raiding tools. You can give them an attack buff. You can give them a resistance buff and speed buff. So yeah, many possibilities here. But there's no like hero versus hero ultimate that the Raid Chief can rely on. He's not gonna make your army particularly great at big fights. He's more about like harassing the economy and shutting down any early game business. So that's what you should be expecting here. Got the early scouting post for Farden. He's particularly focusing on these iron sectors, of course. Minus this one for now, as he just got the first one he could. Ra is looking to maybe shut this down a little bit and get into the economy at least somewhat. But if they're gonna go into each other's economy, I would have to favor Farden in that scenario. He's already got this upgraded raider with the warband buff, and that will give him a little bit of siege damage actually. So these early orc units are going to be pretty good at harassing flags. They're not particularly great at killing units. At least not better than normal. Not much better. You can get a bunch of these dudes into your warband though. That will help. But right now, Farden is interested in more leveling, which is very interesting actually. Maybe he wants some level 2 business on some of his abilities. But if Ra stays on top of this and just harasses these War Riders, I don't think they should be able to do too much work here. Not even one of the giant moles has been picked off just yet. Maybe Ra can get that done for himself. His hero is obviously very PvP focused, right? Especially great at single target damage against a hero. Once you have barrage and knockdown together, you can get so much done in a direct fight. And with Ra being able to get so deeply into the territory of Farlands, he's able to get some more stonecutting going. Not that he has a lack of stonecutters in these other sectors. It's a pretty generous map to be honest, but dwarves have to go basically down because this doesn't have stone. This does, but then you're already in Farlands base next. In the end, there are a little bit too many units here, and Ra does have to retreat. He's getting now a double stone hall, which will help him keep up. Obviously, orcs don't have to worry about that. They just make units from their sector centers, right? So they're more than covered with that. Mutated cave spawn is getting somewhat wrecked. All these units attacking it though are getting decayed, and it is stacking up. Level 3 already reducing resistances by 60% and 80%, 100% resistance reductions, but it gets taken down before it becomes a problem. Yeah, you just got to be really careful not to get attacked by the other guy. This is a very intense moment. But fortunately for Farlan, Ra was back home, I think, shopping. He didn't actually sell his wolf hide and fangs yet, so that there's quite a bit of gold in that. The creeps on this map do drop these hides and fangs and whatnot, so works a little differently from normal where they just drop gold. No, here you have to actually do the clicking to sell. At the merchants are just back home in the main base. There's no other secondary merchant. But there are these godstones, so from the middle you can kind of connect back to home. Looks like Fallen is more than happy to take on that last mole. Maybe he can get level 5 out of it. And we'll see what kind of skills he picks up. He already has mount up, which is basically giving a mount to his hero. We put a point into ferocity for some extra health and movement speed and attack speed. The movement speed in particular is great and very useful. He basically has the fastest hero in the game because of that. And now we're forced to watch the shopping run of Farnes. Oh, what is that? He just reset his skills. He's reorganizing. He's getting looters. I didn't expect him to get a reset potion of all things. Well, he still has mount up, but he's like all right side now. His left side business, he says he doesn't care. So yeah, he's got a little bit of defaulters. Looters is going to allow everyone in his warband to deal 10 extra siege damage and steal some resources. Not iron just yet. Iron is the last level of that, so I'm assuming he will pick that up. He's got signal the attack, but signal the attack, it you know, it gives you reckless charge, which reduces your resistances, so you have to be like really confident that your attack will work out, or that there's no defenders or something like that, so you could really maximize the damage of your warband. But there's plenty of siege damage in there, so you could just go and try to take down some buildings of Ra's. Certainly is possible. Ra is tier 2, however, I think. Yep. And should be printing the Earth Shapers out. You don't need any iron for those, right? So it's very easy to get this tier 2 composition going very early on too. Fallen will be upgrading the frontier post to a fortified one. That's going to be rather difficult to punch through. Good catches though with these Warg Riders. Just smart positioning of that army. A little bit more shopping is what we're going to see from Farland. Not even sure what he's buying. I'm not sure he's sure. We might have to go back just to defend here. But no. Looks like it's fine. In fact, Ra gets a pick off. Loses a building for it, but no biggie. I think that's manageable.
Just say the word.
Okay, there are 10 people now in the warband, and if the raiders get upgraded, if the Warg Riders get upgraded rather. They can't yet, there's no Blood Forge, but once there is, you can give these guys more damage, right, with their unique upgrade. And health, and that will affect the raiders as well, so they're gonna get pretty bonkers with that. Alright, Ra, I guess it's time for spiders. But Ra is a well-known arachnophobe. So maybe he doesn't wanna... Oh! Nobody's using attack move here. Running past each other. But hey, we've got the raid chief on a big ass Vorg. Twice the size of the others. So together, the question is, can they actually siege down buildings? They seem to have the damage for it. And with the additional units getting trained, it might be possible to just hold what the bases have at the moment, right? Like, there's no big worry about this. But I probably would say that this is not enough to take a fortified outpost down. You can certainly get the stonecutter. Fallen does have enough stone though, so that's not the greatest of worries. Maybe going after the stone halls is the way to go. It's being set on fire. That's a pretty good start there. But Ra is thinking about teleporting back. Of course, you have to remember these riders are super fast. And they just honestly get out of the way. Fallen's doing a lot of damage here. Come on. Is this gonna go down? Oh yeah. Not bad, not bad. Especially if he gets out in a reasonable way. So far, so good. Fallen does reach level 4. Sorry, Ra reaches level 4. He got 3 points in brute force, so quite a bit of a buff to all the stuff he's got. Kill shot, bone breaker, and scattershot ammunition, and totem of flames are all lined up. This is just classic dwarves. There's nothing really crazy to see here. But of course, Fallen didn't just attack that one base. He's also down here trying to mess with Ra. And now that he can see that the army is following him, he can just pounce in on this other location and maybe bully the Charburner a little bit. It's an easy target. Yeah, he's going for it. Oh, hunting cabin as well. But Ra does have a lot of food. This is not doing too much. And you have to worry a little bit about dwarves putting together their strong late game army. That is always a factor. Look at these resistance reductions. Oh my goodness, this is nasty stuff. Minus 50% magic. Wow. We have Warg taking down buildings. That's not nothing. We've got this fortified outpost, however, getting taken down, and with extra more riders getting added in from Ra, Stomp is going to be in play at some point. It's currently going tier 3. Oh, he does have Stomp already. He does have Stomp. They just didn't have the focus. Tier 3, however, is about to kick in. Look at that repair speed on this Stone Cutter. It's nuts. Yeah, Fallen did make sure with the balancing to not completely, you know, outdo the repairs. You do have to react to this stuff. Look at that. Ra has minus 27 stone right now. This one definitely hurt. Okay, the spiders are ready to get eaten, I guess. They will fight back, however. And when these two are getting buffed, at least this Trapper didn't get to buff itself. That would be something. Yeah, the other two will be taken down without too much issue. Some of these scoundrels might actually go down. They're also envenomed. Ooh, quite a bunch of them are going down, in fact. That hurt. Ra is doing much the same on the other side, but with so many more riders, he'll be able to just delete bases. Fallen has to respect this and react somehow. Damn, that's a lot of gobbles that just died for a bunch of spooters. Nasty business. Meanwhile, Ra also reaches level 5 here. And I'm sure he's gonna pick up Barrage and maybe Brute Force 4, but I would say that Scattershot Ammunition 2 is probably better. You are fighting a light orc army, of course, so just dealing with that is good enough. We're gonna have the first border fortresses now for Ra. Farden is a little bit ahead of that, but he doesn't have the tech units. He's getting his Ravagers out. But those are gonna be the first ones. Meanwhile, Ra is showing up with like a ton of Earth Shapers. Let's just get a count on that, but he's doing a Stimpy Stompy. Border Fortress getting halfway erased before he even gets started with shooting. There's not many defending units here.
What can I do you for?
High Hierophant getting targeted by a lot of stuff. And I promise you numbers, 50 more riders, 24 Earth Shapers. Oh my goodness. That's pretty much unstoppable. Ra is gonna lose the hero though. As long as he gets this base, it's okay. His losses aren't insurmountable. Oh, what? No! You can't leave. Go back. Oh no. Well, this is gonna get fully repaired. Oh no. And this time he's not gonna have his stomp on every mole. Some of them used up their focus, right? So I actually, you know what? A lot of them regenerated. There's a bunch of new ones. Things should be not too bad. But that's a lot of watchtowers helping out. Ravagers adding in a lot more damage than the previous army would have. Stomps should be coming in any moment from Ra. Transitioning into Wyverns is Farlan. There's not many units that can shoot up from a high range here, so it's a good idea, but his base is gone. And that's with the Mole Riders actually not using their ability. So things are only gonna get worse from here. In the if the next base goes down, Fallen just doesn't have enough bases to keep up with the dwarves. You're kind of supposed to be ahead of them, not behind. The orcs are the ones supposed to attack, right? But this is definitely going the other way around right now, so that should be a huge advantage for Ra. He's got himself his hero back out, this time with a level 3 armor as well as a ring of nullification. No crossbow upgrade just yet though. Great Chief and the dragons are gonna try very, very hard to hold these next sectors. That is really Fallen's only remaining chance, but he just doesn't have enough iron for my taste here. Certainly not to pump Vibrance, who are super expensive. Just take a quick look. They are 10 iron apiece. That is a super high cost. Ra is not even using iron units yet. Like, they're coming, but it's the first bunch of berserkers, right? Until now, he spent 0 iron. And he's full population. One Wyvern nearly down. 30 health. Should be able to get away. I mean, the good news is for Farland that these units are faster than those of Ras. So it should be possible to just kite forever. Especially if you can get some shamans out. But the bad news is the berserkers now have their magic axes. And with that, they'll be able to do magic damage against any lightly armored unit as well. Or even heavily armored ones. The Ravagers don't resist magic, right? Whereas the Shamans, they do. But they just take the strike damage then, so. These guys, they do both damage types, so they just pick whatever's best. Buildings getting stomped into the ground. The Orc ones are the weakest. Even their border fortresses are only 8,000 health. Disappears very quickly if an army attacks it. Now, with Fallen only being on 48 population, I think the harass play is a little bit too late. Moonsilver mine is being used now by Ra, but he should also have some down here. We've got tunnels ready. Setting up more as he goes. That'll be great for his late game mobility, of course. You don't want to get suddenly base traded by the orcs. But with Fallen's super expensive unit composition here, I just don't see how he can handle this. Ooh, we almost got a knockdown there from the hero. Preventing the teleport, but it didn't quite happen. So that's going to be another Moonsilver base right here. Orcs collecting just a little bit of black ash so far. This is still just a fortified outpost, not a border fortress. So the orcs can grow a little bit. Problem is they need a little bit. Easier said than done. Stonehall is getting poked, but I think Ra is gonna poke the capital, and if he pokes it to death, well, then the game's over. And we're going into the next one. But this is a best of 7. There's plenty of opportunity for Fallen to come back. It's just this game I think is too far gone. Even if he teleports home everybody. Even if this gets repaired in time. There's just a lot of resistance and firepower here. I don't think Fallen can hold, ladies and gentlemen. He's certainly done his best, but it wasn't enough here. He did say he is rusty, so we already have the pre-game excuses. No problem. There's the resignation, ladies and gentlemen. And Ra takes game 1 in the best of 7. Well, maybe this hero isn't the best, or maybe Fallen didn't get the maximum effect out of it. You know, the fact that he can not rely on it to have direct engagements very well is definitely problematic, but he also went specifically for the skill path that isn't good for that. So, you know, it was all about the raid, and he didn't get that much raiding done. Ra always teleported back to defend himself. He had a big army. He was comfortable here. Yeah, Ra also rusty, but I don't mention that because biased casting. Game 2 coming up. We're gonna be going to Red Waste. That's Nathan's map. He's right here in the chat. Well, this will be fun. It's been featured a lot lately in both my streams and people sending some replays. So I think the guys know how to play it already. This should be interesting. Nice to see a bunch of you are around watching already, despite my tech issues earlier. Hope you're all having fun. Okay, we're loading in. Of course, they're gonna be playing random, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, let's do this. We are here in game number 2 on Red Wastes, also a new modern map created by Nathan. In the green color, we've got our Dark Elves. This is Farlan. The other side of the map, playing as the Orcs, this is Ra. Ra is just playing classic. He's going with the Goblin Warlock. Don't expect anything too fancy here, but he might go heavy on gobos. Let's see. So this map has the wood locations here in the back. They're very compact. So they'll basically be efficient like it's rocks or stone. Fallen has something interesting here for you though. It's the Warlock. Now this hero has some powerful single target damage here in Death. You can upgrade that later at level 5 to hurt himself a bit, but like deal a shit ton of damage. And then we've got Life Tap, which is a leech. So this hero is very good at staying alive in general in small skirmish engagements. You've got a Curse, which will slow down enemies and reduce their block chance. Then you can make it better later in a big AoE. You also got Dark Almightiness, that's their capstone on the left side, with damage and leeching, basically combining Death and Life Tap, but also applying inflexibility. So yeah, all 3 abilities are getting combined into one. It's pretty strong. We've also got Venom Blast, which is basically a Venom Nova just around the hero. Nothing crazy about that. It does reduce enemy movement speed and deals damage over time. And we've got Spider Master's Presence Aura, which is exactly what it sounds like. It buffs the spider units. So that should be really, really good, especially at level 2. Once you upgrade it, you require hero level 5 for that, of course. 110 health added, 28% attack speed added. That's a huge buff to your spiders, and you just spam them as a result. And what's more, if this is on, if they attack something that has the venom effect on them, the spiders will leech health. So that's absolutely sick. Then you got Web Throw, which makes spiders hastened and armored in the area if they're under the Spider Master's presence. So if you keep your hero together with your spiders, you get rewarded. And you got Incubating Touch lastly, which is like a free target attack. You hit 3 people and they'll be taking a little bit of damage and summon some spiders as the effect expires. So yeah, Warlock is kind of nuts. He's been nerfed several times, especially with the spider aura. So maybe now the Goblin Warlock should be able to deal with it. We'll find out. Ra has a better halving thus far, already on 4 sectors. And stealing a little bit of XP here from the Warlock, preventing him from gaining as much as he could have. But the Warlock is indeed gonna leave. There's 2 Warlocks. I'm so confused. I'll just call him the Gobbo. And this is the Warlock then. Yeah, the Warlock naming is unfortunate. I think it needs to be something else. Clan Standard is coming up. There will be another Warlock war up here in this sector. Oh, we do have some scrap now here in this location. I wonder if that's new. Because the other one is like right here around the middle. You can't see it, but it's like right here somewhere. It's very exposed for troll players. Doesn't matter for this game though. What's most special about this map is how freaking open it is. There's no cliffs and rocks anywhere. There's a bunch of little walls, but that's about it. There's this giant hole. But other than that, it's basically an open plain. Something unheard of in SpellForce 3. But you know what? It works. You don't have a zergling problem here like you do in StarCraft, so you don't need to make every base of blocks. And we got the first few spoolers showing up. Farland hasn't yet activated his aura. Hopefully he doesn't forget it, because that would help these spoolers, in fact, a lot. It's on now. Get a little bit of extra attack speed out of this thing. I'm working on that stalker already. Ra ditto working on the Medusas one by one. These Medusa camps aren't as usual. You'll see there's two mage Medusas. One of them is a Vixen, so she can heal in an AoE as well as apply a stasis effect if you don't walk out of it. I think that's what's about to happen here. Oh no, that was a heal. That was a heal. It's obviously interruptible as well. So Raya is going to take special care to do that. But now the stasis attack is happening. He's going to have to split out of that. Oh, actually everyone was too far away for it to work. It's mostly dangerous for melee units. Raya's already level 4. And you got 2 more Medusas to work on here. That is super nice. He's found a shielding amulet from that Medusa, by the way. The Vixen does drop an amulet or ring. Kind of like the Wyverns. Who Fallen joining into the fight. Seeing if he can pick off some of these Borg, perhaps. But in fact, he's just getting blasted by these Medusa. He'll need a lot more spoolers if he wants to be victorious here. Now the Medusa getting taken down. Ra is definitely getting the lion's share from this fight. Oh, that's so nice. Already almost level 5 and he hasn't even harassed Farland's Medusas. So just a moment regenerating here, making a few extra units. The Warg are now coming out. He's doing a bunch of upgrades for his sectors as well. We've got frontier posts coming up all over. He's got a Risen Card Rock back home, so he will be able to afford fortified outposts as well. And then iron mines are supposed to be next. I wonder if he's done tier 2 a little bit too soon, but he certainly has had the resources. Oh! Farland just lost his hero. And he's actually... the spider is what you get. There's a stasis. Oh god. Even the death spider is going to be put into stasis. This Medusa can just keep fighting and maybe even heal herself. But I would expect Ra to come in here and take that XP away. Farland is at least level 4 point something, so that's going to help a lot. Especially if you can pick up web throw to help the spider some more. Every little bit counts there. But I think he also would very badly need deep waters for some more focus. Meanwhile, the spider though could really mess up Ra's day. He says mission abort. Oh my god. Teleport out, sir. This is not gonna be fun. Level 5. Wow. Spider goes down though. I think it's all lifespan, that spider. I'm pretty sure. It didn't seem low health, did it? Yeah, it's got a 55-second lifespan. It's a very special number. But Fallen did end up with more bases, so this is great news overall for the dank elves. And I think he's gonna look to go after the Scorching Wyvern, considering that his spiders can leech health. as long as that thing is poisoned, everything should be fine. So he's taking it. The base itself is not valuable because there's no resources there really. Like the tier 3 resources and dark elves, they just rely on souls, right? Yeah, these spiders are healing themselves during combat. A little bit of armor as well here. I think Rabo's gonna change the Scorching Wyvern attack to not cause bleeding, but instead set people on fire. But I think that the Scorching is not in yet. It's currently doing the Bleeding Affliction. Anyways, the difference is that one is pure damage. Bleeding would be pure damage, and Scorching is magic damage, so that would be the difference. Anyway, level 6 Warlock is now in. And Farlon got a focus ring out of this, so that's very nice. He's got 10,000 gold in the bank. Sacrificial Death is now in. Level 2 Spider Master's Presence is in. And Incubating Touch is in, so expect a lot more spiders momentarily. The Bound Inferno Golem should help to deal a little bit with these Tarantulas though, because that he does have this Blazing Heat thing that sets people on fire around himself. But the Warlock, the Goblin Warlock, has to be a little bit careful here, as he could be taking a lot of damage from Death level 2. The spiders are also doing a great job siphoning life. However, here's the thing, the Chain Lightnings are absolutely wrecking, and that healing as well is a lot. Warg Riders end up picking off the Dark Elf Warlock, but it's still a little bit too much with the Spider now in. This is basically the same power level as the Bound Inferno Golem if you look at it. It's got a lot less damage, but it's got crazy good strike resistance, right? So it's able to just hold on here. And going after the Goblin Warlock, it actually might pick it off. Holy crap. It's so fast. It's so strong. Ooh, Goblin Warlock versus spiders. He's slowed from the venom. Oh my god, he got picked off. That was crazy. That was crazy. Those weren't even the buffed spiders. They're just normal spiders right now. That's wild. But Farlon didn't have the possibility to stop Ra from getting fortified outposts, right? So these are highly upgraded sectors right now for the orcs. I think they can handle themselves. They should be fine. Good opportunity for Farlon and Ra both to go shopping after this. Oh my god, tier 3? Oh, I don't know about that, Ra. Wouldn't it be really nice to have a bunch of hunters to deal with the spiders? I think that would be great. Just my thoughts. Maybe he has different ideas. Anyway, the fortified outpost definitely will put an end to spider harassing. For the moment at least. Okay, shopping time.
Want to trade?
Farlon getting his tier 3 armor. He's getting the Ring of Nullification.
Farewell.
2 of them. Which actually does work. And then the Goblin Warlock has
Daggers, swords, everything for
a
the
Revitalizing Ring, a tier 3 armor, the Shielding Amulet from earlier. They have plenty of resistances there as well. Meanwhile, the army has gone after the Scorching Wyvern and should be able to take it down without too much issue. Some of the gobbles might die if Ra doesn't heal them. But, I mean, a handful goblins for that juicy experience reward. Level 7, that is fine. We've got the focus ring as well, and hopefully this time Ra remembers to equip everything. He's gonna go into save the base, or try to at the very least. The spiders are going nuts for it. I think it's going down actually. But at the same time, so many spiders are dying that it's a good trade in the end. There are a bunch of infiltrators, so the Dark Elf army isn't too bad. And especially if this Warlock is gonna go down again. I think that's the idea for Farlon, to be honest. If he's just happy to use the Death attack and then not chug any potions and just take this fire, set everything to poisoned so that the spiders keep like regenerating here. And then the death spider can go to town on the orcs. It's working very well so far. Ra hasn't left and he's getting punished for it. His entire army has been decimated. Fallen doing a great job there. Maybe this Dark Elf Warlock is a little too good. We're starting to lag a little bit, so we're gonna pause and just look around the map for one moment. Buying some time. There's no significant number of iron mines just yet for Fallen, but he's certainly working on it, whereas Ra has a ton. He's starting to get border fortresses going and we can resume the gameplay. Yeah guys, it's all live, so if we catch up and they're having some network problems, then it's gonna be a little laggy. We've got a bunch of dark temples. Well, it's really... Fallen is lacking Halls of Pain, honestly. He's got 200 food. Right, like with this hero, you wanna print the spiders a little bit harder than that. Just shows you how much more stuff he could have. Okay, finally we're gonna have a bunch of hunters out. That should really change the equation here. Just makes it so much easier to take down everything. Robert in the chat says the Warlock is broken OP. Well, look, he was fighting against Warg Riders and Goblins, right, at 15 minutes. So Ra has gone for a really greedy tier 3. If he goes for properly playing at tier 2, the Hunters would shut this down, I'm sure. You can't fight Hunters with spiders. That's a well-known thing. But we'll see. Ra is definitely making this more interesting with playing for tier 3. He's gonna be on the struggle bus now, as Fallen is taking more and more sectors. Can he actually shut down the Dark Elves before things get too bad? He's getting a final border fortresses, and once that's done, it's all about unit printing. So the Orc army should get a lot better, and finally the Orcs do have the Hunter numbers, so that should change a lot. And this Warlock, as long as it just escapes this situation and doesn't keep getting picked off, the Dark Elf Warlock shouldn't get any stronger. But now it's time for soul harvesting. So the Dark Elves still have plenty of sauce left around the map that they can utilize. Last border fortress coming up. Well, last for now. There could be many, many more. Brutes are getting added in. Lots of brutes. Yeah, Ra wants to take over bases. The brutes are maybe less amazing against spiders, because they do have this minus 20 magic resist, and then their strike damage isn't particularly crazy. They're good against buildings though. Fallen's army, however, is very tiny and very low tier. He does have the highly upgraded spiders now. At least the 2 points in his skill. I'm gonna need to defend his base next. He actually got himself Chaining Life Tap, which is now gonna affect 3 different targets. He's trying to repair his border fortress. Other than that, not much else is new. Oh, Ra sees how small the army is and decides to recommit to the border fortress. It's totally fine to take this thing on, and the hero should be essentially just deleted by all of these hunters. Spider comes out. That is gonna get Ra to retreat. But he's got a level 8 hero here. If he just resummoned his golem as well, that would be very, very helpful indeed. Let's see if he can fight this off now. Ooh, that spider is still going to town though like crazy. And I'm not sure he still had enough to actually take this on. Wow, okay. That spider is nuts. But it's about to go down 26 health. And it's down. Shamans getting added in. Now they are gonna be even harder for the Dark Elves to take on. So we're gonna have to start seeing a bunch of sleepers. We're gonna have to start to see Twisted Ones if Fallen wants to keep up with this business. He is making Twisted Ones as he's tier 3 himself. And eventually he'll get the hero back.
At need?
What needs? Oh, Ra! Didn't spend his points. Oh no, the rust does show. If he had Chain Lightning level 2, that power would get twice as good. And then of course you want to put points into your Arcane Force.
Good choice.
Lots of potions getting bought here. But yeah, the army is now very, very shaman heavy. Fallen is reaching 200 population, but it is mostly spiders. There are striders in the army, however, so 3 not too bad. If you can save this base, there's gonna be the Dark Temple to produce more good stuff. And there's certainly no shortage of echo here for Fallen. Oh, that is a lot of shamans. I think Ra is in an okay position considering that this is mostly spiders, but we'll see. Once again, if that hero goes nuts and starts taking on everything with a spider form, then it could look bad for Ra still. Anyway, he's opening up with all those shamans, and Fallen is dropping in population very rapidly. Look at that. That number is going faster than I can say it. It's a lot of spider sauce. Higher tier units are remaining, but I don't think they can fight back. Their numbers are just too low. Fallen gets pushed back as the real orc units show themselves. Okay, Ra did spend some points. No Chain Lightning level 2 still. He has 2 more. Put a second point into his totems. That should be a nice little improvement to those. But Chain Lightning, I think you just have to get that. Here comes another spider. Let's see if it does anything. I think it should get like 2 or 3 shot. It certainly does do a little tanking. But this is now just a frontier post. Twisted Ones are putting in a lot of work. They do have magic resistance themselves, but they're going to be taking AoE now from the shamans. They're not particularly healthy. 900 health, that is, you know, not much stronger than the shamans, but they only had 1 target themselves with not much increased attacks compared to them, so you can also upgrade the shamans to deal more damage and get some ignition magic going with the oiled affliction. So yeah, spiders, great unit, you know, but there comes a point where you have to reduce their numbers. I still think it's good to have some because of echo generation, right? But you have to be careful with that. Ra kind of has a snowball army at the moment, where you can just destroy base after base and take over the base and get richer as a result. And also produce units faster with more bases. Twisted Ones getting to work at long range. That's what they're best at. We've got the Warlock back as well. I think he wants to dive into this maybe. It sure looks like it. Taking a lot of damage there. But as long as he's taking damage while the army can shoot, that works out great for the Dark Elves, especially with these super high tier units. Emissaries of North, Twisted Ones. They're doing work here. Ra is printing though. He's got 145 population still. If he can just break through this one last wave and take away the last important Spires of Souls, it's going to be so much more difficult for the Dark Elves to remake this army. That Spires of Souls really does matter a lot. Border Fortress should be going down momentarily. These Warg are actually 70 damage at the moment. That's really nice. They also have several upgrades researched. All 3 armor upgrades are in. And I think the weapon upgrades as well. Ooh, that's a huge kill. The Spires of Souls. If you can get that done, you should get that done. You'll now see Fallen unable to make these tier 3 units. And Ra will max out. It's gonna be exceedingly difficult to take this on. Fallen also doesn't have food anymore. He's used up all of it. And although he's trying a farm transition, some of his outposts are still not border fortresses, and he's definitely paying the price now, and especially as the border fortresses themselves get taken on. These are fresh farms as well, so very unlucky there. Ra has the level 10 Goblin Warlock, and he can do whatever he wants here. He will lose 1 border fortress himself, it seems, but he's teleporting in to try and save it. Let's see. So far, so good. Snipes the hero, spiders in. But the base is getting repaired, so things should be fine for him from here on out. He's taking down a bunch of valuable units. And the spiders have been absolutely eradicated. They are soon going to be extinct. Great value being created by this army. Maximum arcane force, but still no chain lightning. Oh no. Okay, Ra loses 1 of the sectors he tried to take over. That's not gonna happen, but still the Dark Elf army is tiny. As quality as it is, what Fallen has is good, but this is just too much stuff. Robert says the problem is the spider, the death spider, is too strong early, so it can carry the Dark House into a comfort spot late game. I agree. I do think that spider has too much stats. Like it's comparable to the Goblin Warlock summon, the Golem. That's not a good thing. Because you could just get it early on, right? Like it should be maybe restricted to level 5. Then it's more acceptable because the orcs can just get a hunter blob. Once you have that, it's fine, but well, early on against Warg and goblins, that's probably not gonna work. It matters when it happens as well. Okay, this is very laggy all of a sudden, so here's a quick pause, and hopefully we'll be smooth from here. Ra is in Canada, so this is a bit of a cross-continental situation. Anyways, we've got more tarantulas getting summoned in. Fallen's been making really good use of free units this whole game. But I think the time is up. Ra just put together a way too large army. He's destroying way too many buildings. And it seems he can just do what he wants from here on. He's in absolute control of more than half the map. And when the orcs do that, well, they're gonna have a good time. It's kinda snowbally, as I said before. Yeah, as soon as he put together his high tier army, everything was fine. It's just took him a moment to get there with the fast tier 3 instead of the solid tier 2 army. It's a risky skip, but Ra is a solid gamer, so he got himself out of this. Fallen misclicked 4 woodcutters. Oh shit. That's not good. I didn't notice that, sorry. But yeah, that can gimp you, for sure. No, it's only 2-0, so we have at least 2 more games in this. It's best of 7, right? Oh, he didn't have Hunt at the beginning, right? That explains the overcompensation later. Makes sense. Alright, next up. I think we're going to Greykeep Gardens. Let's see if that's confirmed, but it should be. No. Maybe Ancient City. Yes, that's what we're doing. I do have an intro for that. Let's hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ancient City. There's no special mod business going on this map, I'm pretty sure. But Farden's going to be playing as the trolls. And on the other side, we've got Ra, who's teal, and he's playing as the dwarves. Sorry, the thing didn't come up. Anyway, we've got a Beak Eye hero in this one. So that's the new troll hero that Farden is going to be playing as. You've just seen his multi-shot ability.
We're under attack.
And he's got an aimed throw as well. That's just a, single target damage. Basically does 2x your normal damage and then also applies a bleeding and a hunter's mark. Slam? What? What's that? That shouldn't be there. How did that happen? Anyway, we've got the Throw Rock, which is going to be very useful as siege damage for any flag fight situation.
What is his next move? He is ready to do his duty. Is done.
3 heroes.
Is here.
What? I'm like, that's not supposed to be there. I'm sorry, we got all 3 heroes. Back to SpellForce free vanilla. Okay. Rai's doing the same. He's got the Artisan in this one. Well, let me explain the new hero first. They didn't tell me this. I guess, whatever. Let's do the thing. Okay, so on the side of Farden, we want to look at the Beak Eye. So you got this Throw Rock, right, for some siege damage. Got Eyes in the Sky where you can summon a Scalding Beak, which will be temporary. And then you can make it so that Hunter's Mark tagged enemies will be taking like extra damage from them. It's gonna be super useful. That's with hunting with beaks. This one, it can apply Hunter's Mark as well in addition to your throws. And then we've got Throw Bait, which covers enemies in bait. That also gets your birds to do more damage. Then you've got Hunting Frenzy, which is the ultimate for the Beak Eye. He doesn't have a right side ultimate, however. This gives him extra attack and casting speed and makes your attacks cleave. So basically more projectiles in this case. Got Eagle Eye for more range and got Hunting Throws to apply Hunter's Mark and covered in bait. And then at level 3, I think it just does both of them for a long duration with a full chance to occur. So yeah, with all 3 heroes, I'm not even sure what kind of synergies you can put together, to be completely honest. But there are things like just knocking down people with the High Hierophant and then the Warrior of the Depths going nuts on you in melee. So there's definitely scary stuff to do with that, especially... Okay, that's a synergy, yes. You do a knockdown, right, with the scatter shot ammunition. And then the Warrior of the Depths, he does the stasis with the disruptor, right? And then you can do a head splitter level 2 for high single target damage. Then the Hierophant can do your kill shot 2. That should probably kill a hero, to be completely honest, along with other units also helping out. And then the Artisan can provide Beacon Metal with an up to like 50% reduction in armors at level 2 with high points in Arcane Force. What's going to be very different about this map is how easy it is to go after the Medusa. So with 3 heroes, it's no problem, you just go for it. And there will be some fighting over them. Farlan already cleaning up here, but he is also going to go down as that weakening comes into play a little bit, and the massive hero damages together with the axe wielders are just going to be brutal. I warned about that scatter shot ammunition, didn't I? Sorry, not scatter shot, but the knockdown from the other one. It's called Bonebreaker, right? That's the one. Wait, there's nothing special on this map. It's just the usual Medusas. It's the usual resources and everything. Ra is going tier 2 behind this. He has all 3 heroes up still. You don't get extra XP or anything, like it's just the same XP, but your entire party is affected, so you can upgrade the 3 different heroes here. How is chat not saying anything about this? Are you guys asleep at the wheel? You're nowhere near as shocked as I am. Now Chieftain is gonna go down. The BK is gonna go down. There's no way to save him, I think. It's just... Oh! He got back the Chieftain. Okay, that's one thing that you can do with multiple heroes, of course. You just survive each other. But yeah, these guys are still low health, and Ra is gonna come in for the punish. Ooh, 14 health. Farm's gonna revive again. As long as the body doesn't bleed out, there's no actual experience gain there for Ra. Ooh! That High Hierophant's nearly going down. It's so close, but the potion gets chugged in the last possible moment. I'm just surprised they could get all 3 heroes at once. Because, like... normally, it's locked behind the tech tiers, no? So how did they get them all in tier 1? Is this something they put in the mod? Hilarious if so. And they're not saying anything in the game chat either, like... they're like peekabooing me with this. It's funny. Anyway. It ends up being a quite split map, so... not too much worries for Fallen, despite somewhat getting beaten up in this Medusa business. Despite that, so far so good. He's getting the fight hut up. But so far I'm not seeing any upgrade buildings. I'm sure they'll come in time. What I'm also not seeing though is... Scrap Horde. I was looking for you. There you are. Okay, Scrap is right next door, so that's easy. A little engagement. 1, 2... axe wielders are going down. And the big guy at low health, just about getting out of here. Rana gathering a little bit of iron. That's a good spot to harass, while, of course, Farland can just do the shopping with a single hero.
Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might.
The Ring of Notification gets put on the Chieftain. He's the main tank after all. The last of the potions is chugged, however. Ra still has a lot more, so you can keep up this hero fighting without too much issues. There's not gonna be any hero revival here for Farland, I think. He's gonna try, but this Chieftain is so low. He's gonna lose the Chieftain as well. Ooh, actually gets level 5 from a kill. That's a really big deal. The Artisan is super low in health, but another potion gets chugged. This hero actually will be going down. Oh! But the XP is granted on kill, regardless of whether you revive or not. Interesting. I didn't actually know that. Now I know that.
We're under attack.
So both of them are level 5. And I suppose the Plaguebringer is surely gonna get Plague Disease and Plague Orb.
Corporal?
Ra spending his points.
What you need?
Hierophant does have Barrage. He will have to, like, swap between the access bar skills, whatever he has set up there. Can't do everything at once. Bonebreaker 2 is in. And for the Warrior of the Depths, he's about to happen. It's about to come back, but we don't have the picks yet for the skills. So there's no Precision Stance or Disruptor. We'll be curious to see what he does with that. Farland is now attacking the Miners. Beak Eye with the multi-shots getting quite a bit of damage done. He's got Aimed Throw level 2, so that's gonna be just a lot stronger now and cast faster as well.
Is it time to lead?
The Chieftain does have Thick Hide Rage, so he's just gonna be a Giga Chad tank. Slam 2 is in for a little bit of bleeding damage access. Beak Eye, we've just seen. Plaguebringer has Plague Orb and Plague Disease as predicted. Okay, Warrior of the Depths is back for Ra, but very far away from the battle. He puts it the Precision Stance and Inspiring Presence level 2, but no Disruptor. So this way you can just get more focus more often. Seems good to me. Sorry, cast. That's you guys. We got a combat balloon. Yes. We got a fire golem. Yes. Why is he apologizing to you guys? Is this gonna go bad? This could go very badly if the trolls get their way. A Plague Orb. A multi-shot. That should actually just kill anything, right? Second combat balloon. More riders. This is very funky. I like it. Oh, we got Iron Beaks. That's so good. They're the fighters from the hitting camp. So we're going to be very well equipped to take on the balloons. Anti-air squad is coming in. And I think the Beak Eye should be buffing them as well, pretty well. Actually, no. We don't have throw bait. We have throw bait potentially from this, but... Oh, covered in bait. It doesn't do much on single targets, right? Well, Ram might just be getting outnumbered here by the Beaks. He's about to lose a hero. No revival attempt. Oh, there's the barrage. It's a pretty close fight. The smashers are getting smashed. But does Ra have a sufficient answer to the Iron Beak? So far, I'm not so sure about it. All the heroes are basically down. Just the Beak Eye staying up. Ra is doing his best to shoot down what Iron Beaks remain. They're gonna be fighting back against the balloons. Everybody's dead. This is crazy. It just seems to me that the heroes take out everything and then you get these extra scrappy fights. So it's got very different dynamics to the regular game where you have only one hero. Because, well, you just get big armies, right? And the RTS plot plays a massive role. But here, you just wreck each other's face. And then there's no face. Just gone. Alright, the burbs are definitely overstaying their welcome. They're not gonna get the base too. I'm gonna have a next wave, however. Now let's see how many anti-air units Ra can put together. If he can get like 3 or 4 balloons, a bunch of sentries, then he should be okay. I think against these Iron Beaks, but they got some pretty good damage here. So still Ra, I would say, has to sit around his bases. Heroes are coming back, but you can only make 2 at a time. There's no third Godstone per player. At least not until you take over a Godstone base. Farden is starting to upgrade Sharp Eyes of the Tribe all over. So once that's in, the troll economy is just gonna suddenly be double compared to a few moments ago. And I think we're entering the lag territory, so we're gonna do a quick pause. And just taking a look at Ra's base. He is working on Stomp and getting tier 3. That's what I suspected, that it would be one of the two. So these moles are gonna be much stronger in terms of health and damage, and get the ability to actually damage bases a little bit. Yeah, gotta be careful with that beak guy. You don't really want to engage it while this thing is on. Smashers now getting upgraded to Skull Crushers and potentially some Wall Breakers as well. Let's see how that goes. We've got a bunch of Iron Beak Boom Droppers as well. Ready to come drop some boom. How many fighters is that?
Huh?
Let's see if they can beat 3 balloons and 3 sentries. That doesn't look too scary. We got Farden with 19 Iron Beak fighters. Yeah, he can take this. If there's a direct fight, Ra is in significant trouble. Skull Crushers are also going to come in. But ideally, Farden doesn't really want to take that fight without everything there. But because Ra is attacking the base, I mean, the Sharp Eye of the Tribe really needs to support. One of the balloons already is down. And we've got a big smash from that Chieftain, forcing Ra out of there. He took some bleeding from that, I think. Boom Droppers harassing the miners. This is one of my favorite things that Farden typically does. He's really good at it too. It really adds up if you can idle 4 iron mines. And if you can get another squad of that going, well, you can do double. Basically, oh, he's already doing that, but there's no iron miners yet here. He's ahead of the curve. One of the heroes goes down, the other one's getting potentially sniped. Farden should probably try to save that one. But I'm not sure he will. He's gonna teleport out instead. Oh, no! He nearly had it. That fortified outpost just barely survived. Great moment for Ra to pounce and do some counter-attacking. But we've got now the triple-pronged Iron Beak Boom Dropper raids. And let me tell you, they're ruining Ra's iron economy right now. In fact, he doesn't have one. Just no iron income. He may be tier 3, but he can't do anything with it. All his iron units. Well, he's gonna have to get a Moon Silver then. And get some mage boys going. Sharp After Tribe absolutely getting wrecked by that stomp. Losing so much health there, and without the trolls being around to defend, I think there's nothing stopping this from getting destroyed. That's brutal. Farden definitely didn't want that. And he's panicking a little bit, calling all units, including the harassing Iron Beaks. But I think he fixed it. Observation towers are now coming up. So as long as Ra places those in the radius of the bases, he should be able to get them up. Then that should protect his iron mines. It's gonna be expensive, but he can afford it just barely. And especially because he just cleaned up a base, there's gonna be a lot of stone that he can collect. All these tree choppers in particular are gonna leave behind a lot. Well, you might even catch that scrapper over there, but no, never mind. There's no more scrap here anyway, so let it leave. Now the stomp should be coming in soon once these mole riders have their focus back. And Farden's looking for some kind of counter-attack. There is, however, no siege here. Not a single warbreaker to be found. Observation tower gets taken down at the very least. But Farden does lose another base for it. That's not great news. Now Ra is in a base advantage, and not just a little bit. If he can save this fortified outpost and turn it into a border fortress as well, that's just devastating for Farden. There are here 4 combat balloons, so that's not something to scoff at. But the Iron Beaks are on top of it right away. We've had a barrage taking some of them down. And the Chieftain as well is currently using his ultimate to get Giga Armor. But once that's gone, he's gonna get no armor basically. Minus infinity armor. But it's been enough to thin out Ra's army. Fallen may have lost all the Iron Beaks, but that's okay. He can get back his hero even if he realizes, oh my god, it's gonna be so close. Ooh. He gets it. That hero's coming back. Population is once again close. This is exactly the moment Farden needed to get back into the game. Very nicely done. Well, let's see if Ra can put together a slightly stronger army now that he's in tier 3. He has fewer cost and fury, but actually his Moon Silver people and Charburners are getting harassed by this crew. So Fallen really has boom droppers all over the map right now, and it's just kind of shutting Ra down. We've got a bit of a... Oh no, the session has ended? What? I didn't pause for that long. What happened? Oh no. Farden must have crashed or something. Well, that sucks. Let me see if that lobby is still going or if it was just my fault. It must have been just a replay issue. So I'm gonna try to speedrun through this to reach the point where the base died, okay? And hopefully we are still fine. No, it's gone. The guys ended the session. What happened? What happened, Ra, at the end there? Do you want to send me the replay? Or did you just roll over at the end there? Farden DC'd. Right. Yeah, I guess the game isn't over, but we can't spectate any restore games. Something was up with the game. Oh. That's weird. The U button couldn't handle it. Oh no. Okay, so 2-1. Ra gave up at the end there. The harass was really good. For sure, we took a long look at that. So yeah, feel free to host the next one. We're good to go. Yeah, good job, Farden. Good job, that was cool. Hey, almost 30 viewers on a SpellForce stream. This is great. I could get used to that. That's as good as me streaming Age of Mythology, so at that point I'm not complaining. That's fantastic. Thanks, guys. Hey, if there's anyone still new, please hit that follow button and join the Discord, because we're really trying to get this thing revived in the multiplayer segment. So if you're interested in that, there's a very helpful bunch of players around, and you know, it's not toxic at all. People are pretty nice, and then Jusir shows up. Nah, he's fine too, actually. Did that help to sell the pitch, or I don't know. Anyway, the next map is gonna be Esprimo's map. That's Loranian Catacombs. Where is Esprimo, by the way? Somebody summon Esprimo. I miss that guy. I miss many people, but that's a process. Like I think. Tell you what, guys, if we can wait a month or two, I'll get something done with tournaments again. Hush, hush. I didn't say anything, okay? You didn't hear anything. just here. I'm in the game. I'm in the game. Only deals plus 30 venom damage. Yep. Seems accurate. Okay, Esprimo's map is pretty cool. It's dark. Oh yeah, I'm not forgetting the 10 people on YouTube either. So together we're 36 actually. So I'm satisfied with that. That's not bad for SpellForce. Oh my god, we got undead in the game. That's gonna be so sick. That's gonna be super sick. And it's perfect for the map. Ladies and gentlemen, Farden's playing his most hated race, the dwarves. It is what it is. You gotta deal with it. He did win that previous game, by the way, for everyone that wasn't watching live. Ra did end up tapping out, but we had a slight issue there with the replay. Anyway, we've got Ra playing not as the Dark Elves, but as the Undead. It looks like the Dark Elves, I know, but it is the Undead. So the Undead are a little bit different than the Dark Elves. This is a whole faction mod, okay? But it's using a lot of the Dark Elf architecture, so it'll be confusing. Oh, he never played those guys, he says. So first off, you need a lot more stone. The stonecutters have 4 workers in it. The woodcutters and the hunting cabins have 2 workers in it. And we've got the Skull Knight hero. The early units from them are just going to be the walking corpses, which are basically these zombie tier little monsters. As far as this guy goes, he's got a very simple wombo combo on the left side. First off, you apply a terror status, which reduces damage and move speed. Then you got a brutal punch, which if it hits someone that has terror, then it knocks them down. It also reduces their focus quite nicely. And then you got Execute, a high single target damage. Sorry, not single target. It's a small AoE, but it's massive damage for the knocked down people. So you're just dealing a massive amount to them. And then you got Battle Translator for some cleaving and a lot of extra movement speed and attack. So yeah, this hero is like really offensive. Not really defensive, obviously. Being a skeleton, he's not going to be a Giga Tank. On the other side, we've got the passive Skull Knight Onslaught. That's going to give him, get him to regenerate and then get focus regeneration. And lastly, a cooldown reduction after killing an enemy. All these effects are after killing an enemy, so yeah, you want to target the weaklings basically. Then we've got Unrelenting Death, which is basically attack increases and speed increases as you get lower health. We've got Soul Chain as well to pull an enemy. We've got Shared Soul to apply empowers and to allies and enfeebles to enemies. And then at level 2, it just gets a little better, lasts longer, and you get a heal in addition to that. Then you got Soul Harvest, which is a life steal in a massive cleave. It's very nice indeed. It also applies bleeding to enemies. Oh, and it's also leeching focus, not just health. Then we've got, and that's from each target, so you get that on a bigger army like the, I don't know, Dark Elf or the other undead. You'll get quite a lot out of that. Then you got Cascade, which is a very powerful AoE. It interrupts and knocks back. So there's a lot of knockbacks with this hero. It's actually really dangerous with the Soul Chain. So you get 3 different knockdowns. It's very difficult to handle and to avoid. I think perhaps one of those shouldn't be a knockback. It's just a little too much. Especially that Cascade would be good enough without it. So another special thing is that these walking corpses actually get generated whenever you get a scouting post. So it gets you a little bit of early game momentum, but you don't have a real combat unit early on. But meanwhile, Farden has the Artisan. So I didn't talk about this guy in the last game with the triple hero mess. What he can do is he's got this rock bullet for the flag fights, obviously. It also serves as an interrupt. He's got a smash for some AoE weapon damage. You've just seen that. He's got the weakened metal to reduce enemy armor. And then he's got Earth Storm, which is basically an Earth Nado. Got Dig Iron, which will actually dig a little bit of iron, as you might expect. And Moon Silver at the upgraded level. So you literally go to the resource and you dig it, and then you get these stacks that you already see. And then you can apply those stacks by gifting a masterpiece to your melee units, so the Axe Wielder and the Berserker later, to make them better. You already can see some of these better Axe Wielders here. And then he's got some worker buffs on the other side, but no ultimate on the right side, to be honest. Gets the Skull Knight kill there. Didn't expect to see that, but yeah, Ra did lose the hero, and Farden is therefore taking over this location. So the map here is made by Esprimo. It's called Loranian Catacombs, and it's got these Nidari, which is a really cool enemy type. It's very difficult to fight, so you really don't want to mess with them early on. Especially the Swarm Lord is a Giga Chad, and the Brood Mother, which will spawn a lot of little ones. Not just these little bewitching ones, but, you know, swarms. Swarms of enemies. We've also seen the bugs and the moles earlier, so that's kind of the same types of creatures. And I hope you're enjoying the night ambience. We've got mutated cave spawn, of course. And there's the big boy, the Siphoned Abomination. Now, this is an absolute monstrosity that you might know from the campaign. Very difficult to deal with. First off, it can leech health. It's got crazy pierce armor in particular and magic resistance. So if you're using Dark Elves, this is going to be a nightmare because you're going to be spiders do magic and your infiltrators do pierce. That will be a nightmare, but that's not going to be a problem for the others because you just use strike damage units. Alright, Ra has put together his economy more or less, but the Skull Knight is in a tough spot. There's also this worm-infested spot in the middle, which is just for ambiance as well. And this mage left something there for Farlan. So that's a little box to pick up as part of your pathing. It's a magic scroll that deals 1100 magic damage to a single enemy target. So you can use that like in a fight for creeps. You can use that against enemy units. It's very, very nice. Okay, going after the scouting post. Should be no problem to take it down. Also, Ra has a bunch of these skeleton archers. Maybe on this particular map, the skellies are hard to read in the... well, the contrast is just not there, right? Between the ground and the skellies. Especially because Ra chose the white color, so that doesn't help, but... You know. Squint a little. Tier 2 is coming in. Mausoleum has been printing, and oh, actually, I should have said, the undead, they use scrap and echo, so the dark elf and troll tier 3 resource are both in play. Well, it's not troll tier 3. For trolls, it's tier 2. You get these scrapper skellies. Works the same as for the trolls. Observation tower is getting put down, so that's going to make it a lot more difficult to actually get this. But I think as long as Ra puts a stop to that, everything's going to be just fine. We're searing level 5 already for the artisan, by the way. Without even having to take on the Nidari. So that's a pretty big deal. The Beacon Metal is going to come in extra useful. His Rock Bullet is upgraded, so that's now got a knockdown. But here's the knockdown that Farlan has to face. That's a big ass amount of damage. A pull as well coming through, and the artisan does go down. You basically get double knockdowns from that. The observation tower is helping a lot, however, as the dark elves, the undead, aren't going to have a lot of magical resist. Scrappers do have to be pulled back. And in the end, Ra does lose his hero, but it's okay, because he'll come back at full health. It's probably worth it to lose it to the tower there. Farlan has a lot of upgraded axe fielders, and what's different really about these is, first off, you'll notice the resistance differences. They resist magic very nicely. And they've got the enchanted shield, which applies taunted to enemies, which reduces their damage. They get 20% extra block chance as well. So that's super neat. Not that the axe wielders have a default block chance. It's something they can gain from their ability though. Our blocks reduce damage by 50%, so that's what that does. Many mausoleums for Ra. His school knight got naked. Got the full plate armor. That should be nice.
Something you need? Building complete.
Okay, artisan went shopping. That's tier 3 armor. And I think Farlan might have just unequipped his weapon. What the hell is going on?
Building completed.
What happens with your smash? It does weapon damage, so now he doesn't have a weapon. Now he can't do damage with the smash. Oh no. It will do up to 24? Not even, it's just 1.5x. Oh my god. That is terrible. Anyway, the Nidari are getting nerfed. Significant nerf from Taunt and the Weakening. And got the little Nidari from the Swarm. They have full siege resistance, actually. kind of ridiculous amount of stuff getting spawned out of that Broodmother, but now that's done. The Swarm Lord doing his best, but that's also over now. Fallen claiming some shaping essence from these, which he can sell for good money later.
Building completed.
Nearly level 7 there. Ra has still not equipped his armor. We got a bunch of skeleton warriors out. There's a ton of walking corpses coming across. Oh my god, they've got their upgrade. So they can create a disease effect. And a bleeding effect as well. That should be pretty brutal. I'm not sure if they're still doing the curse thing where they can turn enemy units into walking corpses. I think that's gone. We do have undead trolls, however, from Ra. Like, he's producing the more advanced stuff as well. They're gonna be providing a little bit of siege damage, actually. And the Revenant Knights are coming through. Not Skeleton Riders just yet. Those would be very, very nice for mobility, but I don't think we'll see that anytime soon. Skull Knight's still naked. There's plenty of siege damage, I think. Hero gets pulled around a little bit. Farland did go shopping in the end to get himself his hat. But I wouldn't call that a helmet. Stasis. Got the tier 3 weapon, Smith's favorite. Got a shielding amulet. So many knockdowns and everything. Are we gonna have an Earth Nado? Looks like no. But there's enough dwarves here to defend the base. Fallen did really very well. Oh, wow. Terror applied to everybody. So it's a lot of resistance reductions. And let's see if the School Knight can get that hero kill. Doesn't look like it. In fact, he's gonna be the one going down. And Ra isn't gonna have an easy time escaping from this. The Artisan reaches level 7, ladies and gentlemen. This is nuts. These undead trolls are just not very good units, to be honest. I mean, they'd help a lot with sieging. But that's about it. Huge soul harvest, however. Oh, Ra is gonna take that. Oh, that's huge. Both of these are gonna be filled up with Echo just now. We got the Skeleton Riders out. They're gonna be a huge help for sure for mobility reasons. And just chasing that hero as it's retreating is a very good option with them. They've been recently nerfed significantly in terms of their stats. Yeah, it seems to me Fallen did quite a bit of revamping with this faction. It's cool. Ra doesn't know them as well. His scrapping operations certainly could use some love. Where is it exactly scrap on this map anyhow? Wait a second, let's take a look at Ra's perspective. It will help us find it. Okay, there's the second one. So that's where he should go. I think the easiest thing that map makers can do is to just put it in the iron sectors, you know? But it is more interesting if it's in random spots as well. So there's that. Alright, the Broodmother will be taken down fairly easily. The little ones are charging up their focus. What do they actually do with that? I wonder. Because it sure doesn't say here. Nor do they give conditions to people. Yeah, they're not going to be able to charge up here. Ra's taking them all down. So we'll never know. Nobody went for the Siphoned Abomination still, but the levels of the heroes are getting pretty damn high, so it's not a priority anymore. Ra is at level 6, he's unlocked Cascade, so he has all the knockdowns. He could get even crazier with that though if he gets a brutal punch to like 5 seconds and then soul chain at level 2. That would give him a little bit of extra range and add an interrupt. But Fallen has reached tier 3. He's got his first bunch of berserkers. Let's see if he can fight this off. One thing about the... Oh! That was a really nice knockdown there. One thing to note about the undead is that they can get to 250 population if you can upgrade enough buildings for it. So that's something to keep in mind. We've got the first Wraiths out as well on the field. They're just a very powerful melee unit. They don't resist magic. So as long as there's a bunch of Earthshapers, they'll be doing absolutely awfully. But if there's not, then look at those physical resistances. They're pretty insane. Tier 3 is coming in for a while now. He's got a bunch of extra scrappers out, but he's still not using this pile. So slowly but surely, he's putting everything together. Got a very, very solid tier 2 army by undead standards. If he gets tier 3... Oh, he's getting some bloaters now, so those are the exploding zombies. It does end up playing a little bit like the Dark Elves, like that. Checking that 45 outpost. Now, Fallen should be defending this, I think. Oh, some of his berserkers are getting boosted. Oh my god, look at that. Look at those super cool weapons on them. Oh my. Wait, he's going for the Siphoned Abomination instead of fighting Ra? Holy crap, this is so risky. Look at all that bleeding. Look at all the damage. And it's siphoning health as well. Why are we stopping? No, please. Please, game. Okay, let's pause it a little bit. Hopefully this will stabilize itself if I resume the playback. But really awful moment to have the lag. Okay, we're fine. Siphoned Abomination absolutely wrecking, but it's just not powerful enough against tier 3 units, obviously. I think we're still lagging here. Okay. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Hopefully it can resume still. Oh no, come on. It's really gonna end? Or not? Or yes? Ah. It's 2 times in a row, and we were just gonna get to the good part of the late game engagements. Wait, what? How? Okay, we're gonna pause for a longer time and just see what happens. This lag is nuts. Post migration. Okay, well, it's gone. This game is gone. I'll ask them to send the replay. Let's wrap this up. I hope they didn't have a disconnect, because then we just can't cover it live. I guess I could append it in like a local recording for later. If they're resuming, that's cool, but you know, we would have to wait for them to do it or screen share or something. Because unfortunately, loaded games, they are broken. You can't spectate them. I could pick one thing to fix, that would be that. Alright. Have to give up here. It's fine. We'll just get it fixed later. I think they're gonna have to play it out, and I won't be able to load in. So maybe they can rematch from scratch or something. Or just play it out and someone can stream it to me. And then I can share it in low quality. Yeah, I think we'll do POV, okay? Let's roll with that. At least we can continue that way. Hello, Ra. Alright, I'll leave your lobby and then you can just stream to me and I'll go with that. What I'll need to do is get a Discord capture thing going. Would I just do display capture? Could just do that. Yeah, I'll probably just do it like this. Looking at Ra's POV. I mean, he is gonna stream, right? We'll wait till that's over here. Sorry, gamers. It is what it is. It is what it is. So far, no stream from Ra. Yeah, Fallen's got to get some internet fixes, definitely. Okay, so in theory, their stream is running. Ra, you forgot to stream. What's going on? You forgot to stream, Ra. I think he's deep in the game now. Yeah, I won't be able to load in. Never works. I'm gonna call. You forgot to stream. Hey, you forgot to stream. It's all good? Okay, let's go. Alright, gamers, we are back to some SpellForce free action. I don't think this is fully set up though with the Discord audio. Going from Ra's perspective. There we go. Now you should hear as well. Cool, so let's see. No, they were playing, so we're late here. He's tier 3. He's got some of his big boys, which flash golems, I think they're called. 3 of them. He's got some envoys of death. Those are the tier 3 cavalry. Sorry for the low quality, it's just Discord things. It's as far as we'll get with that. That looks very laggy for the players as well.
Building completed.
But with those flash golems, it should be pretty easy to smash buildings. They have health bars the size of your mama. Oh god, this is very laggy. Should have just asked them for a replay.
Of course.
Tell you what, I still do that for production quality. Later. I'll do that for the video.
Yes. Come here.
But for those of you here live, you can watch it here.
I will aid. Yes.
The way it is.
I'll go.
That hero doesn't have any potions. That could be problematic, but then again, you have 3 knockdowns. I think he can manage himself. Raz also trying to get in a bunch of specters. Oh boy. Yeah, Fallen's internet is just shitting the bed. This is really unlucky. Gotta go fast.
Need something.
Run forest. Oh no. What is going on?
I'm here.
Man, Fallen's internet. I'll drop a donation, I swear, just to get good show matches. But sometimes you just can't get a good connection in your area, so you know, it is what it is. I would for the internet. I would pay for that, to be honest, just to get the content. Oh, just here you do. Then you can become a SpellForce streamer. There we go. We might have to postpone. Right, even if we call it a Fallen victory, we're 2-2, and I think we might have to postpone. So I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna come back around to this. Maybe the guys can send me replays, and I'll just cover the rest from replays. Yeah, this is not good. Send him Starlink. No. You gotta send him EU Telsat. We're not supporting the Broligarchy over here. Leave it at the poetic 2-2. Well, I guess it's something. Alright guys, I'll throw in a bonus game against Ra. How about that? Still waiting for Trump to deport Musk. Yeah. We'll get there. Anything that could happen should happen. All right, let's just play one ourselves. Let's see what we can do with that. But not with that profile picture. Hold up. This is unacceptable. We're getting a better profile picture. Etheria, welcome. We're gonna ghost up. How about it? Which ghost do we go? Oh, the Bavarian ghost. Absolutely. For spiritual support. Is this the map we're going for? I think it might be. I think so. I could play a Wastelands game though. How about that? Yeah, let's see how Wastelands feels. And I'll throw in the elves. We haven't seen elves today. There should be skelly pictures. Do I stream both YouTube and Twitch? Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's just different people are not gonna notice both, you know? So if people are on YouTube and they see I'm live, then there's a chance they'll click there. It's been not very good lately, but there's hope. There's hope that that can pick up at some point more. But right now, it's most people on Twitch. It's usually like 2 or even 3 to 1. But wait, extra viewers is extra viewers. Can't complain. Anyway, we've got the White Priestess. That's what we'll be picking in this one. And then I guess up there, another woodcutter. Okay, so we're gonna want to go for the easy camp first. We get all 3 skills. Oh, I like this hero a lot. It's super fun. Not sure if Farden actually rebalanced it yet. Yes, we got the rebalance, so it should be fair now to use this.
Building completed.
Did nerf the beam, very good.
Yes. What now?
Okay, off we go.
This had better be good. I'm here. We need to gather more wood, Squire. Better be good. What now?
She's caught a scent.
I'm here. I'm going. Yes.
See what we can find on this other side.
Good.
So what the White Priestess does is create all these icicle things and
I'm waiting.
ice fogs and whatnot. And it's slowing down enemies. So that's real neat, I think. Didn't find the hero, so I think Raya is taking both home bases maybe.
What now?
Let's check the bandit base, that's how we'll know. Okay, he's teleporting home and he strolls and he's out of here. Cool, so let's head back.
I'm here. This had better be good.
With the trolls, the good news is that we got decent single target damage and we are able to chase as well. As soon as we are level 3, we get a teleport so we can chase
What now?
those individual trolls down and hopefully pick off some.
Our land is growing. Yes.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
So whether I can teleport back to the middle or not doesn't matter as much to me, as long as I can distract these two.
I'm here. I'll lead the way, as usual. This had better be good. I'm waiting. This should be easy.
I think that undead isn't taking damage. That was annoying.
Now.
We need to gather more wood, Squire.
This had better be good.
The outpost has been built.
Okay, off we
We've
go here.
expanded our borders.
Yes. What now?
I have no idea where he is, so we're gonna try to get some vision on that situation.
Certain.
She's caught a scent.
I think he just went down there. But if he did, then we're ahead.
There's no hope for you. I'm waiting.
Oh, that's so good.
be
It's
easy.
just like a royal mage, really, but with a teleport.
Stronger.
We've got a very powerful beam at level 5. Can't wait to use
The
that.
outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Okay, back we go to home.
Scryer? Yes? Give the word.
Yes.
Get the iron base up and running. And from there we should be good to go.
Scryer, our
I think I'm gonna
granaries are
use
almost
this
empty.
for
We
hunt
need
and
more
stone.
food.
That way.
Oh, we go here. And yeah, my prediction was correct. He is over here.
The charge.
I'm waiting.
Scryer?
I'll lead the way.
And I think we're just a little bit faster, maybe.
What now?
Yes?
Your destruction is certain. This had better be good.
Building completed.
Yes. What now?
At least my hero is super good at taking down stuff. Okay, here we're gonna probably just want to split the two.
I'm waiting. I'm going.
Give the word.
Already on my way.
Who won the show match? Unfortunately, nobody.
Onwards.
We had a mishap there. Technological
Scryer, our granaries
issues.
are almost empty. We need more food.
This had
Sometimes technology just isn't on your side, you know?
Building completed.
Okay, maybe we do upgrade this and just get growth here.
Yes. What now?
Honest internet did.
I'm waiting.
Okay, this map has been fitted with these iron ones. Which, I think it's actually still too early to fight them. Let's just go down there. Let's not mess with it.
Yes.
We can slow it down a bit to keep it away from us.
What now? I'm here. This had better be good. Yes.
Yeah, we really don't want to mess with that.
What now?
Instead, we can get to relatively easy level 4.
Building completed.
She's coaxing.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
This had better be good.
Yes, yes, come closer.
Didn't we ask for this ages ago? I guess not.
You know how to
Yes.
bargain, don't you?
Building completed.
I'm going.
Okay, we're gonna try to
I'm waiting.
break through the gates.
There, there.
What now?
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
What? Where are you guys going?
Yes.
Oh no, I can't attack the barricades!
What now?
Bro.
That way? Already on my way.
Scryer, our granaries are almost
Bro,
empty.
the barricades
We
can't
need
be
more
attacked.
food.
Can somebody make a note on the Discord, please, before I forget? That is very bad.
This had better be good. I'm going. What now?
Alright, we're just going to you
We're
two.
out of stone.
Ra already knows. Thank you. Oh, I've wasted so much time going there.
Yes.
This is not good. Well,
Are you sure?
because he's not attacking me though, I didn't feel any pressure to take out his units individually, so no
Give the
biggie.
word. We'll be vigilant. To the death! Conference win! Attack!
What now?
Scryer?
This had
God
better
damn,
be
that's a
good.
lot of damage that this thing does.
I'm waiting.
Building completed.
And of course it cleaves.
For the more here!
Why wouldn't it?
Attack! Scryer?
But it is slow
I'm here.
Our heroes grew stronger.
and slowed a lot.
I'm waiting.
Scryer?
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
Come on.
Give the word.
It seems my hero can push it around.
Yes.
That makes the situation even easier. Okay, so solid level 4. I think we're gonna
The
want a
outpost has been
third
built.
deep waters
We've
point.
expanded our borders.
And then we're going for the next one.
We need to gather more wood.
Working
Squire.
on iron.
Yes.
This
Understood.
had better be good. I'm here.
Give the word.
Yes. What's the hurry? I'm waiting. I'll lead the way, as usual.
Yes. Scryer.
We're being
All right,
attacked.
we did a lot of damage here. This is great.
What now? Yes. That way. Already on
Our
my way.
heroes grew stronger.
Level 5 achieved. Very good. Let's get Vaporfize upgraded because it's so much nicer like that.
Give the word.
I'm here. I'll handle it. This had better be good. Could be interesting.
Very nice.
There. Our land is growing.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes. I'm here.
More groves can't hurt.
You made a big mistake. I'm waiting.
Scryer.
Oh no. Ra's already been here.
Yes.
A long time ago too.
I'm going. That way? What now?
Building completed.
Ooh, that's huge.
To the dead.
That's a huge catch for us.
What's the hurry?
Oh,
Good.
oh, that's huge.
Building
That's gonna hurt.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll lead the way, as usual. Already on my way. Are you sure?
Okay, well, if he's not here,
That way?
then that's decent news for us. We're not in a big rush to fight him right now.
Building
We
completed.
probably want to secure this spot down there.
Scryer.
He's coming up though.
Yes.
Anyway, we have to teleport back. It's gonna be fine.
This had better
Like
be good.
it's really genuinely not a big deal.
I'm waiting. I'm here.
We're being attacked.
Okay, not the best moment to get attacked.
Yes.
Give the word.
What now?
Building completed.
I'll lead the way, as usual.
The faster we can take this thing down, the better. Okay, I think this upgrade isn't happening.
Good.
That's clear enough.
Scryer, we lost a sector.
I'm here. I'm going. I'm waiting.
Our heroes
Oh, I
grew
really hoped I
stronger.
get the interrupt, but no. Anyways, no worries. We're gonna get Freezing Fog 2. We're gonna get the teleportation upgrade as well.
This had better be good.
And now we're gonna fight.
Your destruction is certain.
That's gonna be brutal for him.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
It's pretty much just Guardians, right?
I'm here.
That's
There's
not
no
so
hope
great,
for you.
but we figured this out. We'll show our power later.
Yes.
Give the word.
You made a big mistake.
Like
That
that
way,
flag
your
there,
destruction
we'll get
is
it back.
certain.
No worries.
What now? This should be easy. I'm waiting.
We are level 6, so we can do a lot with this hero now.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded
Just
our
pick up some of
borders.
this wood and get back what we lost.
I'm here.
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
This had better be good.
Really, he's not here.
This should be easy.
Well, I'm more than happy to take that
I'll lead
dragon.
the way, as usual.
Do I use Breath of Winter on this? What's the cooldown? 30 seconds only. I should have just done it on the other dragon. It's still really strong.
Yes.
Building completed.
Your destruction is
Get a
certain.
shielding amulet out of it. Arcane Force. This is really nice.
You made a big mistake. What now? There. Our land is
We're being attacked.
That's the stuff.
I'm waiting.
Back we go.
For you.
We should gather more iron.
Ah, it's still not done. Not even
This
close.
had better be good.
We're here to protect.
Your destruction is certain.
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
Okay. Let's go defend ourselves.
I'm waiting.
Scryer.
What is your command? Ellen guides my hand.
Our workers are under attack.
Wow. Look at that. That's so much damage.
I'm waiting.
We're here to protect.
You made a big mistake. This had better be good.
Yes. That was a slow.
Scryer, our granaries are almost
So we've
empty.
got
We need more
Frostbite
food.
and Chilled at the same time, I think.
Yes.
Even though Frostbite should be blocking Chilled.
Already on my
This
way.
one applies both anyway. So we're gonna heal up.
You made a big mistake. I'm here.
We should gather more iron.
Wow, that does so much.
We're here to protect.
Oh my god, it's just wiping his entire army.
This had better be good.
That's crazy,
There's
dude.
no hope for you.
We're here to protect.
What now?
Scryer, let down.
I'm waiting.
Alright, this is acceptable levels of damage for me.
Yes.
I can take this.
That way? I'll handle
Yes.
it. Everyone?
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
We do need more food.
I'm here.
We're
Are you
here to
sure?
protect.
I'll lead
Okay,
the way.
everyone should be relatively healed up. What we gotta do now is get the grove, get more food going. And back
We need to gather
home,
more
maybe
wood, Scryer.
get the smithy and an enchanter.
What now?
What is your command?
And off we go.
Your destruction is certain.
We should gather
waiting.
more iron.
What's the hurry?
We're here to
I
protect.
think I am attacking the hero, right?
Attack!
Holy shit.
Our heroes grew stronger.
So much damage.
What is your command?
You made a
And you just
big
can't move with all that slowing.
Run.
I'm waiting.
What is your command?
I'm here. This should be easy. What now? There's no
Building
hope.
completed.
Make this interesting.
Building
Yes.
completed.
We're here to protect. Scryer, attack.
I'm here. This had better be good. I'm going. What now?
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
I'm waiting.
Let's get the upgrade for our
There.
We're here to protect.
protector girls. That's a lot of guardians, I have to say.
To be good.
This has always been a really good elf map.
What now?
Okay, up here. Just keep cutting off the troll bases. We're not in a rush here. How are we doing with food? We still got plenty, it seems. Okay, what do I do next with my skill points? Creature fights immune to chilled. Don't need that. Casting speed. Yep. Sounds good.
This should be easy.
Okay, we can get
Building
some more
completed.
food here. The enchanter needs to get reforestation sorted as soon as possible, and then
should gather
upgrades
more
for
iron.
our much underrated guardians would be great.
Your destruction
We're here
is
to
certain.
protect.
This should just be a scrap catastrophe for Ra,
Down.
as far as I'm
waiting.
concerned.
Yes. Run.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
More iron for us.
This had better be good.
Give the word.
This should be easy.
Scryer, attack.
What now? Yes.
And we can just
What now?
immediately get healed. We don't even need healing, we're
Our scholars
already
have
healthy.
finished researching a new technology.
Last central base. Okay, we can now get those woodcutters upgraded into
Building
foresters.
completed.
Take out some of the boys from there. And then tier
We're
3.
out of stone.
You made a big mistake. Now,
What is your command?
Oh my god, everyone's getting hit again.
this had better be good.
Wow. Is the Elven army
I'll
going
lead
to
the way,
town after that?
as usual.
Our heroes
GG.
grew stronger.
That is way too strong. Holy shit, he can't move. Okay, so my chilled affliction is currently minus... I think this is stacking, but frostbite should give them immune to chilled, no? Wait a second. I'm on display capture mode still. Whoops. So... What was that? 48 plus 32. That's 80 plus... I could have gotten the amulet later for another 15%, right? That's nuts. I don't remember the base value, but it would basically give it another few percent of slow. So it would reach almost 90% of a slow stacked together. Yeah. Yeah. That hero is broken. I completely agree. Just the slow is way too much, and the damage still, like, just putting it together, 48 plus 42, it's the same as the slows actually. So I've got up to 70 focus, right? But let's say I will cast my, at the very least, my freezing fog to just have this massive area of chilled and blinded to reduce their attack range. That's really nice. So 70 minus 15, that's 55, right? And then I'm gonna do divide that by 3 because it's 3 focus per second. That's 18 seconds of uptime for my Breath of Winter beam. And I'm gonna be doing 80 damage per second. That's 80 times 18. That's 1440. 1440 damage. Magic damage, which then gets multiplied by another 1.25 because of the resistances of the Skull Crushers. That is 1800 damage. My beam will kill Skull Crushers by itself. Nobody else can do that. So yeah, what do you want to see in the skill tree? You got the Freezing Fog for 12 damage every 0.5 seconds. That's kind of normal. This is it. Your equivalent to Hailstorm, right? There's nothing else about that. A Wave of Ice is basically your Fire Nova, so again, not better. Just comes with... yeah, my power was maxed out, of course. That's the way to play this, I think. I've been staying away from Ice Shield and Snap Freeze because I just don't need it. Like, I don't need another damage skill, right? That's why I'm not using Snap Freeze. Even Icicle Spear, to be honest, I don't care about too much. Exploding Icicle would be good, though. Like, I could see myself upgrading this right now at level 10. Or would I add in Winds of Destruction more? Where all the spells now apply Frostbite. That is insane, actually. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's insane. Your spells can now apply Frostbite at level 2 already. Oh, I don't need my normal attacks to apply Frostbite, although that's a massive increase. How long does it last? When your regular attacks do it? Just 1 second. But yeah, she's definitely too strong. Alright, I can throw in one more bonus because we were gonna go for like 3 hours. I'm not gonna play this again. Not because I dislike it. It's a super fun hero, but it's way too strong. Just not fair to the others. Alright, let's do a Red Wastes game. And I want to try the... Dark Elf hero again. Yeah, anyone can jump in, of course. Yeah, we actually played quite a bunch with Lisha yesterday, so it should be good to compare. To see how that changed. Because, like, when we played yesterday, or was it Friday? I don't remember. It was way too good. Like, this Dark Elf hero was way too good. Do an epic 2v2. Ooh. With all the new heroes. Why not? The epic 2v2 on what map, though? On Vinwar Forests. That has an abomination in the middle now. We haven't looked at that yet. So yeah, everyone can join, obviously. Please do. This is gonna be my last game for today. Then I got a short sponsor segment of like 15 minutes. And then I'll go make dinner and I have some work things to catch up with, actually. Should you risk it? I mean, you could. What is going on with your internet, Farden? What's the deal? And I meant what I said earlier. We can literally put together a little community fund to power up your internet. I mean, if I get show matches to cast out of that, like is it solvable, do you think? If you call your ISP, or do you need to upgrade, or... What's the deal there? Change ISPs? Okay. Well, if it's that easy, then I beg you. Help us. If you start sending me all your replays, imagine the amount of stuff I could pump out. Ice Queen is slowing the internet down. Makes sense. Maybe I'll play Undead. I'll play Undead in 2v2s. I've never done that. So if we're not doing what we want, I don't mind too much about the Warlock hero. I'll just play Undead. What's up, Legend? Hey, Legend, would you play SpellForce tournaments? We can do like an amateur league. That would be something. Ooh. Drado's exploring the commands. You should join the Discord if you like SpellForce. That's how we usually arrange this stuff. Oh yeah, the undead versus the world. Let's go. Legend would play that. Maybe I need to do like a YouTube post about it, because when I make it a vote thing, a poll, then oh my god, this loading screen. When I make it a poll, YouTube likes to really push it out. It's like more engagement than I get from videos. It's ridiculous these days. Maybe just people are tired of the SpellForce live streams. I don't know. Maybe it's not as watchable. This mod is a mix of mods. We got a map set mod. We've got the undead mod. All of that is in. So here we're playing the undead. And hopefully I'm doing this build order correctly. I think you need 2 stonecutters. but I'm not 100% sure. I think I don't actually need 2 stonecutters. I think I can just do 1, if I recall correctly. So that's what I'll do. I'll play the Skull Knight because it's simple, but you've already seen that today, so I'm already regretting it.
I'm here. I claim this land.
Okay, let's make sure that stonecutter is all propped up and ready to go. I wouldn't quite dare to skip the first sector though. Pretty sure this needs to be stone first. And then we can make a walking corpse to help us out.
You asked for this.
Okay, we do a bit of terrorization, we do a knockdown, and then get rid of the archer right away.
I'm ready.
Clean.
Yes? What now? All right. I'm here.
This just takes some time.
What now?
Our heroes grow stronger.
Get out of my way.
Spectre's gonna slow me down quite a bit.
Building completed.
Yes?
What? I didn't mean to attack move. Okay, do we just get the soul chain for a pull?
Under attack.
I think not, right? Like we just go focus here. Yeah, just play it safe. We could get this to a frontier post maybe,
I claim
but I
this
think I
land.
won't. I'm not doing it.
Yes?
Okay, Spectre's getting beaten up.
General, we've expanded our borders.
The Dark Elf's looking to piss off these
I'm
guys.
ready. Going now. I
The
will
Guardian of Nur.
Get out of my way. What now? You asked for this.
Ah, it's got the base.
All right.
Supposedly he's also gonna have the skellies. This might not be the easiest thing. Oh yeah, he does. Okay, no worries. We'll just head back here and
Heading there now.
work on our boys. So, how do we do this? I think we get our early mausoleum.
I'm ready. Stop wasting my time.
Our reserve of stone is low.
And we do this. Right, this should be fine.
We're under attack.
Hopefully Fallen is not in too much trouble over there. Ah, that didn't work.
Building complete.
I'll have to redo that.
Going now. Fine. Moving. I'm ready.
No, we have to terrorize everyone. There we go.
What now? Get out of my way.
Okay, this should put us at level 3 pretty quickly.
I'm here.
And we can go with the skelly archers
Time.
fairly quickly as well.
Heroes grow.
We don't care too much about the iron sectors because we don't have that as a resource.
What now?
We want them because then the Dark Elves aren't gonna get it. So that's great.
I'm ready.
They're attacking the
So far so good. Level 3 is achieved. Let's get just Soul Chain for now, I think. And maybe the regen.
the workers.
It's a good perk.
All right.
The company needs more food.
Okay, excellent. Back here.
I'm ready. Yes?
It's not saving me much time, but it is saving me time in general. A little bit too much stone for my liking. One more thing we gotta do is actually get one of these metal gatherers.
Completed.
What? Oh, you only get 2 workers from this thing? Jesus.
All right. Heading there now.
That's not good.
I'm
The
ready.
outpost is built, General. We've
Ah,
expanded.
there's some
our
creeps
borders.
here. Let's get those.
I'm here.
So the scrap down here We can go for that.
Building completed.
I'm ready.
There's some up here as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's right.
What now?
I thought we went down.
All right. Yes.
Let's go.
What now? I'm ready. All right.
Oh, I should have said there's also the extra heroes. So we've got like the beak eye here for the trolls. Every original faction has a new hero. I think with that in mind, the undead would probably need their third hero as well. In the third hero mod. I don't know.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
I think I need to go and help Farland momentarily. So that is what we will do.
Yes.
The company needs more food.
I'm here. I claim this land.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and help.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Yeah, we help. We help. That's what we do.
The company needs more food.
And the second mausoleum. And then hopefully we can afford some warriors or something, because this is nasty. I don't like he went for the fight like that.
Yes.
Damn, I got interrupted on.
Building
Yeah, I really don't like Farland taking that fight there.
General, we need more.
That wasn't good. Let's see if we can take some of these trolls down at least.
All right. What now?
Nice.
Get out of my way.
The troll kill is always a good kill.
Building completed.
Got some of these Revenantos.
Yes.
It's another pot for us. Very good.
Stop wasting my time. I'm here. Who will heal me?
Very good. Oh, shit. That's too much. Yep. That was stupid. I went in too deep. Let's get tier 2 out of this. If nothing more.
Our allies
See what we can help with for Farland. And maybe we have to go back shopping or something. I think we need to help this base.
building.
Ah! Prepare! God damn, bro.
You asked for this. It won't be long.
No! Freaking base is toast.
Yes. I'm ready. I will end you.
I don't think we can kill these Trollolos, man. Ah! They dodge the chain as they transform. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got tier 2. That is neat.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Our allies
He's got some cav.
All right. Moving.
Ooh, that hero's getting weak.
My time. What now? Get out of my way.
Yes! Go down! Yes!
Fine.
That was neat.
You asked for this. I'm ready. Yes. All right.
Just focus the trolls.
Stop wasting my time.
They're the problem units here.
Heading there now.
Oh god.
Our allies are
Okay, this Skull Knight, he needs some freaking armor, bro. We don't really have the gold for it. Wow, I feel like our boys just don't do enough damage. We need to upgrade them. There's some upgrades
we need more.
in the forge.
I'm here. All right.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come take a look.
Some
I'm
bleeding
sure I've
on
got
these
something
boys.
that might spark your interest.
We're gonna get the medium armor for now.
A fair offer.
Yeah, that'll do.
Now.
Looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need.
Yes.
Okay, Fallen I think is ready to create a mess.
Tribe.
So let's see what we can do with that. I don't think these guys can get meaningful scrap together. There's no scrap down here, is there? Should be some in the middle. No? I really thought there is.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
Fallen's in the iron.
Ready. I'm here.
That's good shit.
All right.
I'm gonna start making a mess with the skellies now, the skelly calf, that is. Actually, Fallen's making a big mess there.
Now.
That's nice.
Going now. Yes.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Get out of my way.
Okay, let's help. Let us help. Get some corrupted temples as well.
Yes. Who will heal me?
Holy cow.
I will end. Yes. What now?
Risha is scary.
Get out of my
I
way.
want to mess with her.
All right. Yeah. I'm here. I'm ready.
Okay, we're just gonna hang out by this base, I think. Where's our upgrades, anyway? Make the skellies cheaper, make everything better.
Iron.
Revenant Knight Aura, that would be nice.
All right. What now?
Okay, what can we make from here? Undead trolls will be easy to afford, that's for sure.
Stop wasting my time. I will aim.
Okay, that is not doable. Oh my god.
General, our research has yielded
We
a
can, however, destroy the bases. I mean, the buildings. That should be doable. Get into the wood lines over there.
We're running out of iron.
We don't have iron, but we do have a little bit of everything else.
You asked for.
I mean, scrap. We need to get more scrappers.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Not a forge, but a
We killed one of our
metal gatherer. Okay, we just lost a hero again. Oh, what a dumb thing to do. Mess with Ra a little bit there, of course. Yikes. That hero is level 5 now, so it's a little spooky. There's like nothing I've got left. That's not good.
Our allies are under attack.
Yeah, you guys just mess with those, please.
Our allies are under attack.
Yeah, Ra is getting stronger. That's not good. Our upgrades are nearly done. Can certainly live with that.
General, has yielded a new technology.
It's tough. It's tough to fight all these dark elves.
Building completed.
Stop wasting my time.
Especially with that level 5. I think I make a big mistake just not playing with that properly.
Come here. Get out of my way.
Should have done more to put together an army
What now?
worthy of the trolls.
Building completed.
Oh, we're gonna need to take those down. Holy shit.
Going now.
Okay, that's a damage nerf.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
All right. Stop wasting my time.
Okay, that's gonna be expensive for the trolls.
Our heroes grow strong.
Finally, some levels. Whew. Let's get it. Okay, we're gonna get Soul Harvest, I think, and Damage.
What now? What? Who will be?
We killed one of our heroes.
Help. Hero.
Stay tuned.
No!
Time to.
No! Father left me to die. No worries. Okay. Let's get some explodey bloaters.
We need to collect more.
Anti-air free, of course. We'll just get him back here.
Allies are under attack.
Is it hard to learn this game? I mean, maybe. If you're familiar with RTS games, this has a lot of unusual conventions in it.
Ready.
But if you're new to the whole thing, I think this is actually really accessible. Like right now we're playing with mods, so there's a lot of new content here to explore, but like the base game has a good balance, I think, with amount of content versus stuff to learn. It's not particularly mechanically difficult, so that's good, I think, for new players.
I'm here. All right. I'll go.
You don't need to build villagers, exactly.
What now?
So that makes it a lot easier for
Our allies are under
lower level RTS players and whatnot.
I'm ready.
Is it hard to master though? Absolutely. Like you can always get better in this game. There's a high skill cap.
our allies.
It's not necessarily with flashy micro, but you know, to just get your abilities from your hero done nicely while you do everything else, that is hard.
Our allies are under attack.
All right.
Wow, it is easy to farm with this hero. Did you see that? Just completely shutting this thing down. Anyway, let's get Cascade. And then, not this, but like the Brutal Punch level 2, I think would be attractive.
Our allies are under attack.
Because that will give us a massive stun. Okay, I think we're gonna teleport actually.
I'm here.
Oh, this Corrupted Temple doesn't have anyone in it. I don't need that Stonecutter anymore. And we are tier 3 anyway, so I guess we can keep it.
All right. All right.
Our allies are
Damn, that's where all the Dark Elves are. Let's catch that hero. Why are we out here? That is nuts.
Yes.
Holy shit!
building completed.
We just mambo combo that hero.
I'm ready.
That was nuts.
Who will heal me?
But we are kind of getting overwhelmed a little bit.
What now? I will aim.
Let's just pull back.
Our allies are
Yeah, Fallen can have all that. That's cool.
Get out of my way.
Alright, we can get some Envoys of Death.
All right,
Some high tier cav.
I'm here.
And, oh, that one woodcutter. Let's make that 2.
Moving.
Oh, didn't equip the ring. That would have helped. And I think we can get Execute level 2.
Who will heal me?
What are you doing out there? Holy shit. I was trying to equip my points, but that didn't work out. Alright. Other than that, we're gonna get some flesh golems and ranged specters. We're worth it. And they are gonna need some upgrades later, but we're not in a rush with that right now. Just one by one pick off the trolls. It's so much easier than to try to attack move them. And it's gonna reduce their damage output drastically, of course. It's very important. Ooh, Fallen as a superhero, Lich King. And we've got our Envoys of Death. They're very scary giant cavalry units.
Yes. Come here.
Super high damage at health at 2000 health. That's insane, actually. We're gonna get some filler again. But these scary archers. And we're probably gonna need a little bit more food down the line. So let's get working on that as well. More metal gathering boys wouldn't be a stupid idea.
All right.
And I said I wanted to apply this level 2 effect.
I'll go.
Yeah, it's a leeching.
Stop
That
wasting
should be
my
nice.
time.
And then we can just start building into damage, I would say. Maybe terror level 2.
You asked for this. Moving.
Oh! Oh, this guy! The flesh golems can knock down 2? You are kidding me. Okay, I don't care right now about Soul Harvest level 2, although it would be probably good.
You stop wasting my time. I'll go.
Bear in mind, these range units are slower than melee units and heroes. So you can very much chase them, in fact.
We're running out of iron.
Stealing the souls away.
Get out of my way.
I'm just wiping the Spires of Souls to reduce that harvester number for Ra, I think is a good idea as well.
Orders.
Need something.
You gotta be a little careful with those twisted ones. They will reduce your focus.
We need to collect more echo.
Flesh golems should be decent siege, but I mean, there's a lot going on here.
Who will heal me? Fine.
I think we just take this base now,
Yes.
since we can.
We're running out of iron.
Let's get that pull. Focus the hero. Nasty knockdown. Oh my god. We didn't even need the ultimate to finish him. Okay, I guess we got finished a little bit too, but that's okay. Can we actually get this base? It looks like we can't. Holy shit! My RB doesn't do any damage. Okay, is Foreign in trouble? He's raiding in places, so I guess not. And they did 2v1 me there, so there is that.
What is my purpose?
Let's see if we can get some upgrades. Spectre range, for example. Is that what we want? Or Envoy of Death magic damage? That might be useful.
We need to collect more echo.
And first off, we need a lot of archers. Are we getting this hero back or what? Looks like we are. Okay, so level 2 of this would double the leeching. That makes it worth it. Extra range on the soul chain keeps my hero safer. So I think that's all good stuff. We will go for it. This is a kind of army that I can take on, actually. But not... I'm not doing it for that, my hero. That would be stupid. Let's not harm ourselves, right?
I'm ready.
I am ready.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
All these enraged specters are just putting crazy line AoE through the army. I think Ra might want to try
What now?
the big creep, isn't he?
Here now. I'm
Yes. Understood.
Ah, so much damage.
going now. All right, all right. I'll go. Will heal me. Heading there now. It won't be long. I'll
Oh.
claim this land.
We at least prevented the teleport out, but
Stay tuned.
he got the other teleport out.
I claim this land.
There's all the teleports.
Yes? You asked.
The outpost is built, General.
Okay, Farlan hopefully can come back and take the sector.
I'm here.
Your sector.
What now? Get out of my way. Stop wasting
Okay,
my
this is
time.
scary.
You asked
No,
for
don't do it.
this. Who will heal me?
Shit! We didn't get to cast. Those twisted ones are too much. We have to leave. And actually, I really need to go shopping again.
Need something.
Dark Elves is still very, very scary here. I don't have a lot of high tier stuff back here. Just knock everything out of the way and get into the fight.
So be it.
What is your will?
We can target down those twisted ones. That will do a lot of work, I think, here. Get that hero kill. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I guess you're not.
I'm still here.
But we did a lot of damage to Ra's army, so I'll take that.
Need something.
We need to collect more echo.
Envoys of Death now can deal magic damage. That is great.
Very well.
And we should take all the echo from here.
Time to weep. All right. Going now.
No, you go back shopping, please.
I am ready.
Awesome.
Need something.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to get the big creep here. How did that?
Time to go.
I'm here.
We're gonna get the big armor. Tier 3 sword. And all the
Pleasure doing
pots.
business with you. Come again. I'm getting
Sell
new
this
wares
shit.
by the next moon's turn.
Get a ring of notification. No, can't afford it.
Make the offer.
That's okay.
I am ready.
I think we're just gonna teleport down, whatever.
Building completed.
We have 500 stone.
You asked for this.
There's only one way to fix it.
All right.
Yes.
Stop wasting my
I
time.
am ready.
Get out of my way.
Oh my god.
I'm ready.
Nice.
I claim this land.
What is your will?
Yeah.
There's the harvesters. Let's get
This way.
all the echoes.
What now? Come here.
Well, that's gonna be pretty.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our border.
What now?
Did I miss that? Don't get the freaking pull, dude.
Need something.
Alright, don't get it.
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm here.
I am ready.
Yes.
Building completed.
Oh, massive hero snipe there. That was great. We got Cascade ready as well.
Stop wasting my time. Who will heal me? What now?
Yes.
I'm here. You asked for this.
Wow. Massive ass soul harvest.
Who will heal me? I must wait.
Damn it, no focus left.
The company needs more food.
So much echo here.
I claim this land.
Need something.
Is Fallen okay? I think he's okay.
Yes.
Outpost is built, General. We've expanded our border.
Get out of my way. I'm here.
Okay, we'll just chuck another potion here, no worries.
Building completed.
I think we can just get rid of that stone cutter, honestly. Put a wood instead.
I will aid.
See what happens.
The company needs more food.
Stop wasting my time.
All that food on the ground, this base is gonna be super valuable for us.
What now? You asked for this.
Building completed.
Yes.
Oh, we've done great here.
All right. Fine. Stop wasting my time. What now?
Building completed.
There's a lot of farms there for Ra.
Yes. Get out of my way.
We can start working on those as well.
I'm ready.
We can do a lot of damage here. Oh, he doesn't like it. He's back.
Now. What now? Yes, I will end you.
Damn it.
We've lost one of our sectors.
Got a cascade on these. Oh,
Who will heal me?
Our heroes grow stronger.
think we're gonna get the snipe. Oh, that's so sick. Let's get full power.
What now? You asked for this.
Is Fodon okay here? Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm not so sure he's okay, but
My word. Heading there now.
if he needs me, he'll scream.
Wasting my time. I'm here. Yes. Get out of my way. What now? I will end you.
If he needs some lovin', he can let me know.
As you command.
I'll go.
Need something.
Red. So
Seems all the echo there was has been harvested for the most part.
Yes. Fine.
Doesn't look like we need to chase that. We'll just take what's here.
What now?
Yes.
Oh! We didn't upgrade the
the outpost is built, General.
specters or the golems. Let's get both. Yeah, Ra is down to like 4 bases. 5 bases, excuse me. That's not gonna be great for him.
What now?
And Fallen still has an okay spot here. He's got the Envoys of Death at the very least,
Here.
if nothing else.
Fine.
Okay, we need to get rid of one of these mausoleums. It's working at half power.
Yes.
Oh shit, look at that.
Our allies are under attack.
I do need more items, so this is great.
I'm here.
Ah,
Our research has yielded a new technology.
well eventually they'll get him down.
What now?
I am ready. Need something.
Our heroes grow stronger.
There we go. Ah, it's another revitalizing ring. Damn it. Okay, what do? We could...
General, our research
Just
has
do this.
yielded a new technology.
Yeah.
Heading there now.
By your order.
I'm ready.
I think I just go and help Farden, honestly.
This land. Yes.
There's no way Ra recovers, right? And even then, undead have great late game too, not just dark elves. Why do I have a second forge up here? I don't need that.
I'll see. I'm here. You asked for this. What now? All right. Stop wasting my time.
Let's just break these buildings because they're in the way.
Yes.
And Ra has to come in.
I'll go. Get out of my way.
I am ready.
I'm ready.
Cascade is so strong.
Building complete. The company needs more food.
How many spires of soul do we need? Yes.
Yes. Get out of my way. You asked for this.
Okay, Fallen can have this if he wants.
Stop wasting my time. All right. Yes.
Taking the echoes though. Okay, we do have to deal with the dark elves.
What now?
Don't wanna risk anything here. They are growing.
Building complete.
I'm still here.
Holy shit. That hero disappeared.
Yes. What now?
I love how these undead units just have different weapons left and right. It's really cool.
I'm ready.
Come on, Flesh Golem, attack the thing.
Building complete.
Thanks for that. This is some huge snipes. We can get those scrappers.
Yes.
We've lost one of our sectors.
More than worth that base.
Get out of my way.
Of course, Fallen is recovering himself, so
All right.
that's all good.
I am ready.
I'm here. What now?
Can we 2v1 this?
Under attack.
I better be careful, I think.
I'm ready. You asked for this. Stop wasting my time.
What?
Moving.
Oh, I got knocked down. Right. I think we can just go for the main at this point. Or soon.
Need something.
Yes. Going now. I will aid you.
Leash teleports out of it. That's nicely done. I think I just have too much damage here to care.
I am ready.
Damn, all those interrupts. What was that?
Heading there now.
How did I get interrupted? Anyway, Alicia is dead, I think. I just had too many flesh golems. And then Ra has left as well. That's it. Wait, how is Leisha still in the game? That doesn't work. This is now AI, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, Ways of Death. They're so good. Are they maybe too good? With that 2000 health? Maybe. They cleave as well. So they're like super sleepers. And they have magic damage. I don't know. Yeah, the weakenings don't work. And you get permanent stun. I agree. I agree. Those are all the problems. Like, this hero is just too good with Cascade. I didn't even use the Battle Trance on top of that to get extra movement speed. And then you just got even more infinite resources than the Dark Elves. So the undead are nuts. These guys are immune to weakening as well. Yeah.
I am ready.
Use white magic. Yeah, if you had all the trees, man, like in a campaign, you could prepare. Maybe the immune to weakening is just too much for multiplayer. I don't know. Dude, I love these armors. What the hell? They're so cool. GG. Alright, gamers, the time has come for the sponsored segment today. Really enjoyed this, but I think our time is coming to an end. So a quick Star Trek segment for 15 minutes. It will help pay for all the tournaments that I do with the MetaPlays project. And it's Star Trek still. Just like 15 minutes. That's what I've got left on that thingy. Oh, it needs an update. 1 second, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the SpellForce segment. If you aren't sticking around, then please do join my Discord. And we'll be helping you get started if you haven't already played much SpellForce 3 in multiplayer. If you have, and just are looking to play with the crew, then, of course, that is also very welcome. We have this very, very nice crew that will help you get sorted out, and there's a lot of modding action going on right now, so there's a lot of new maps coming in. So even if you are a pre-existing player, you're gonna enjoy a whole lot of new content. Anyway, swapping to my sponsor here, that's Star Trek Fleet Command. You can get this with the link I'm about to pop in the chat and support the stream as a result. It's basically like subscribing or becoming a member. Feel free to do so. All you gotta do is basically just install the game as one step. That will already financially support the channel, and if you want to, then you can also actively play the game, and the goal is to keep upgrading this operations center. That's really all there is to it. I think there's no sound for you guys. There is now. When Genshin, I mean, at some point I'm sure they'll give an offer. Let's see how good the offer is. I typically just take the good ones. I mean, some of these games just offer me like $10 to stream them for 2 hours and then take the entire slot up for a month. It's like, okay, I'm not doing that. But if they offer like 50 plus, then I'll take that. This offers a lot more than that, so you know, it's already pretty good. Let's get some of these upgrades going, and then actually I'm not gonna bother with the upgrades. Let's just do missions. Let's just do missions. If we still have any, that is. This is where the missions are. You can get all sorts of like farming missions from this. Okay, we need... This is farming. This is all farming. And then it wants me to build a third ship, but the requirements for that are way too high to do in this short stream that we'll have. We're also not gonna build, so I guess I'll just do the farming missions then with you guys. It wants me to get some level 4 enemies, so we'll have to swap to a different star system, but this one will go to a level 5 star system, and we'll see how that goes. Should be some pretty quick jumps. Oh, I actually wanted to jump to the ships. There we go. Okay, so if we can... Oh, this is already has level 5 stuff, so I could just farm these right away. See how far we go with that. And yeah, we just get a bunch of rewards for doing stuff like that. We are counting as a level 11 apparently, so it shouldn't be a big difficult... Oh, sorry. That's an ally that's level 11. I'm not sure how high level we are, but clearly not that high because we're losing a lot of shields over this. And I'm not sure they will regenerate. Okay, you can probably just fight here. It's level 5, so it's high enough. What? Got stuck there. Some of these planets have some quests to offer, so maybe we'll take a look at that as well after this fight. Maybe that has a plot to it, actually. Because I don't want to do farming missions the whole time. If we can help it. It's less interesting to watch. Yeah, let's just see what's here. It has one mission. Gotta do a discreet job. Oh great, we're just delivery boys, awesome. Mixed with some babysitting missions. What? This is also a farming mission? Are you kidding me? How? How is that a farming mission? Wait, was it level 6? 6 hostiles of level 6. Level 5, okay. How is that a farm? That was supposed to be like a transport mission, not a... That's what the text said. Oh well. I guess we just blow some stuff up. Wasn't supposed to go like that. I think this one has one more in it. We will try 2 more just to see. See if that works out. Do you guys think we could get one person to install the game though, please? I just want to make sure that we keep getting these offers rather than not. I see at the moment only one person has even downloaded it, so that's not great. I'm a little worried we won't get offers in the future. Oh, it's a defeat. So after the white bar is gone, your ship is basically toast. I'm not sure then what the blue bar does. Yeah, we have to go home and repair. Well, now we know, so with the other... Oh! Well, oh, that was mine. Destroying it, so that's okay. Okay, but either way, we have to recall this ship too. Why isn't it going back? Change textures? What are you doing, Drasir? What are you up to? Suffering? What? What is it that you're doing, I mean? Okay, we'll have to come over here. It will take some time. Oh, it's very detailed for you. Well, yeah, I mean... Yeah, that's just modern games. You can't not make textures detailed anymore. You just don't get away with it. my homemade map. I'm not sure I have the time to mess with that. Between work and streams and tournaments and editing and oh my god. If I win the lottery, Ra, then I'll probably reduce my work days. And then I'll have energy for that kind of stuff. A map concept. Well, maybe I have time for that, but you know, even for you guys, it's not that much fun to work on someone else's idea. Don't forget eating and sleeping. I sometimes do those things. But yeah, I don't think I'll have time until I'm either A, looking at retirement, or B, some life-changing money comes in where I can just reduce my work hours. That's the only way I can see myself ever doing hobby projects that are game dev. And believe me, it's tempting, because you guys are making some really nice maps already. And I'd love to add to it, but it just wouldn't be healthy to do that as well. At some point I have to tell myself to stop. Oi, why aren't you fighting? Okay, that's a lot of farming that we did. Definitely gonna be complete with the mission. And now we've got the taxi service. Let's go. Actually over-farmed. No worries. Oh, it's 2 minutes. That's a long time. Can do some level 7 farming here. That's a long ass trip. How big is the galaxy anyway? Oh my god. Okay, it's pretty damn big. And every dot is a star system. Oh, wow, okay, that's huge. That is gigantic. Yeah, not bad at all. It's a huge world. It keeps going this way too, wow. Game is like Starfield. There's actually something on the planets. Oh man. I expected a lot more from Starfield, to be honest. It was supposed to be more, I'm pretty sure. Like, emptiness is not a very easy to sell feature. You didn't? Right. Wait, you have an Xbox? Why would you have an Xbox? Everything's on PC anyway. There's like a handful exceptions, like I guess Halo 5, but that's previous generation, right? Like they don't actually do exclusive anymore. You don't? Okay. Or you just mean it's not impressive? Right. I see. Okay, can we destroy a level 8 together? We can do 2v1, right? Oh. It's been destroyed. Okay, that worked. Beat the level 8. There we go. Last PlayStation was only a 3. Fair enough, fair enough. I haven't had one since the Xbox One. So, what's that the equivalent to PS4? I think so. That's the same gen. Yeah, PS3 and Xbox 360, those were at the same time. That was a good generation, to be fair. And they had lots of exclusives. Why would I buy an Xbox One? For Halo 5? And for that kind of stuff. Master Chief Collection back when it wasn't on PC. Yeah, that's what I got it for. It was super cheap. It was like a used one, so I paid like £100 for it or something. Even included controllers. So that was fine. And then I believe I ended up selling it again myself for something cheap. Yeah. Yeah, so I got good use of it. I had fun with it. It was a decent console. It wasn't like a great one, definitely. Like they didn't actually get good until they did the series consoles, right? But okay, gamers, I think we're gonna call it here with Star Trek. So yeah, thanks to them very much for sponsoring. You guys can still download this for the next day. That will still count towards the sponsorship, but then it is over in like 24 hours from now. So just want to thank everyone that joined in for that. Very much appreciated. And yeah, we'll be... I'll be back. Maybe not. I might not stream tomorrow, actually, because I've got some work stuff to do in the evening as well, probably. But if not, then I will stream. So there's a high chance that I can. No worries if not, though. I'll do something in the middle of the week in that case. But yeah, it was super fun to do some SpellForce with you guys. And thanks very much for sticking around for some of the Star Trek sponsorship. Appreciate you guys for sure. Yeah, we have completed it. So that's very nice indeed. But yeah, I'd love for at least one more person to do an installation just to make sure that I can keep getting sponsorships. Because I'm a little worried if only one person interacts, that it's not a very high chance that I can get them, and that would put the tournament stuff at jeopardy. So community's help is very much needed, actually. Thanks, guys, very much. And I'll be back sometime next week. Maybe tomorrow, but maybe not. Let's see about it. I'll let you know on Discord. Bye-bye. Have a good one.